Studio audience.
We are.
So-
Yeah, we're live.
I was gonna say something, and then I just didn't want to say it out loud, so I'll keep it to myself this time. I was gonna I was gonna ruin it to where you had to restart the stream. No, it was gonna be like, and that's why I don't think interracial marriage should be a thing.
Stop.
You just gotta nuke the stream for it.
And that is my full.
See,
case
the
for
thing
why
is,
I
if you
don't
give
like
it context, I think people won't kill us. Specifically,
No.
specifically me for it. But
You don't think interracial marriage should be a thing?
oh my god, this is where the world ends.
Yes, it is. I said it as a joke.
Yeah, you did, and I was acknowledging that you said it as a joke. Jesus Christ.
Yep. See, this is how I ruin every stream I get into.
Oh, it was nice knowing you guys.
It was nice
I'm
knowing you
doing the
guys.
recap today.
I've never seen you guys ever again. Thank you.
Yeah, no. This is how
My
you.
career's over.
This is how you end a campaign. By the way.
I got a belt around here somewhere. I can end everything. I don't got a belt. I got tons of yarn. Oh, I can crochet my own new. I'll be back.
No.
Oh,
No.
my.
Somebody stop it.
I just got an idea.
No. No
It's a
ideas.
special tool that can help us.
No ideas.
No.
No ideas. Bad. Bad.
Recap. The
Bad.
recap.
Bad.
Somebody get the spray bottle. Somebody
Okay.
Get the spray bottle.
All right. I swear to God, I hope I can cut this later. Hello, everybody. Welcome to D&D. My name is Jacob, and we're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm joined here by some wonderful people. I'm joined by Helminia, James, Suzanne, and Alpha as they try to make their way through the world that I have created. Some things out of the way, just reminders. All of us but Jay, half of us are streamers. I wanted to say that for some reason, and I came in here with that. Even with you saying your terrible joke at the beginning that hopefully I'm cutting out. Helminia, myself, and Alpha all stream on our respective channels. I stream here on Parnet. Helminia streams on Helminia. And Alpha streams on Alpha 1 Omega, or Al 1.
A1
Fa Omega.
Omega.
But yes, with that quick announcement out of the way, we're just gonna jump right in.
I believe I'm actually in your auto host list, and Alpha's in my auto host list. So if you follow the breadcrumbs, you could find basically all of us.
It's all the way through. I'm actually surprised. I thought Alpha was in my auto host. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You have Helminia and Jazz. And
Shit.
we had to bully him for 3 months to get him to do it.
Because I'm lazy. I'm lazy.
It's also
All right.
kind of annoying to put people in your auto host list.
It is. I'm lazy. Well, speaking that, where we left off, you all had put it into your minds that you were going to fight, defeat, and take care of the Barons of Fourmount. The thing you needed to know, though, was how you were planning on doing it. In what order, in what way, what was your strategy? Eventually, through time and careful consideration, you chose the Birdkeeper, a elven woman who lived not too far away, but was not the closest one, as you guys had to carefully make your way through the town of Fourmount to her abode. Where then Gilgamesh made the executive decision that kicking down her front door was the best way of entry. You guys quickly dispatched the guards at the front door, made your way further inside, and discovered that the majority of people guarding the house were young women who were given part divine, part natural power through means that you don't understand. As you went your way through taking care and actually managing to incapacitate rather than slay the majority of these women, you found a secret door, impersonated Selmath, got the door to unlock and open, and found her atop of a large tree with 4 of her oldest acolytes. Fighting your way in, Gil putting Selmath near the edge of death. She called forth and seemingly unleashed a mixture of a large crow and tree bark. As it came forth, Gil managed to decapitate Selmath, and then with Rem moving up into a more frontlines position, Gil jumped on the creature's back and killed it as well. As the 4 of you now, Zex especially soaked in blood, but the rest of you slightly torn, breathing heavy, Suna near the back, as you put down and resheath your sword for a second, silence refills the chamber as you all look over your handiwork. It's quiet. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna like stand near the back and kind of like look at this like girl that me and Gil and Zax murdered.
She looks dressed in simple clothes, a gray dress, her dirty blonde hair kind of falling around her face, slightly covering half of it, slices across the chest from your sword and Gil's axe, or greatsword. She looks to be maybe 18, 19 years old.
Whack.
Is there anything? Can I investigate this big bird and see if there's like anything of use? I guess.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
I mean, you know, it's there. I got a 7.
7.
The bird exists.
It's a really big bird. You can guess with context clues that it's probably some type of crow, or at least based on it. You can't really tell whether it was magically created or naturally made or mutated. It looks like a very exceptionally large crow with a huge wingspan and across it, except where the deep gouges and slashes cut through seems to be covered in a layer of bark.
Cool.
Oh.
Well, he's doing... Go ahead.
No. Just thinking.
I'm gonna poke over Selmath's body if no one's doing it before me.
I was gonna go do that. I wanted to wait for Alpha to finish, though. If you want to poke over, I'll give you advantage, though, for the investigation.
Nah, you can do it. I'll give you guidance and you can go ahead.
Alright.
At this moment, you watch as Rem's spiritual weapon just kind of fizzles out. Okay, make an investigation check. I believe Rem's putting guidance on you.
Yep.
That sounds like a
That
lot
is
more
the
dice than
largest
one.
Investigation check.
I'm dumping all the dice
I
out
got
of my bag.
332. What does that get me?
Yeah. Does that clear it? Is that enough?
You can see into
You
Selmath's
can see
bone
her
marrow.
bones, yeah.
You can see her path from birth to
All right.
now.
Dirty 20.
Okay, that's still pretty good.
It is.
That's not seeing her entire bloodline's history. Or
No, not quite. It's not a
But it's
337.
Yeah. That's disappointing.
As you kind of poke through, you can see her robes themselves seem to be like slowly like decompressing, almost like you filled something full of air and then is just letting it open and let the air slowly naturally seep out. As you're watching her face kind of slowly push in on itself, the head itself, which Gilgamesh dislodged from the body, interestingly enough, is still black. You do not see anything besides her eyes and teeth, which kind of shine out. The head itself seems to be kind of enveloped in this inky darkness. On the body, you do not find things of like coinage. You find there is a seed bag full of like different types of oats and corn and different things of that nature. And pushing and pulling through her robes, you actually find there's like 2 like dead and decomposing crows in it.
Gross.
I thought it was 3 lesbian crows stacked on top of each other.
But there was only 2, so the streak is broken.
No, the head's the other crow. It's just not done.
It is an interesting.
Unpolymorphic.
Yeah, it is an interesting note about the head. Is you besides the green, singular colored eyes and the white with blood, with red blood teeth splattered on them, you cannot find any form, definition for the head. It just looks like a void.
Can I try and grab it?
Sure. As you reach in, your hand passes through the blackness and you feel blood and hair, and it already feels like it's beyond the first stage of decomposition.
Ram, you better come take a look at this.
Are you trying to like pick it up?
Yeah, I'll try and pick it up.
All right, as you reach, you can feel that your hand grabs on to not like a head or hair, but just some cold material. And as you pull up, you watch almost like a mask. The darkness comes in one cloth-like place. You're just holding what seems now just like a piece of black cloth. The head now is fully revealed, and you can see an elven woman's face, deep wrinkles, sunken eyes, teeth that have grown larger, and green, normal elven eyes.
So the body's decomposing rapidly.
Can I roll anything to get like an actual idea of what's going on, or should I just go with what my best guess is?
You can do either.
I'm gonna roll to see if I know anything about this, and then I'm gonna guess that I know something about this. Because I have some hypotheses here. So let's roll.
I would say you can
it's
roll
an
a
arcana, not
choice.
a religion.
I would say it's your choice between religion or nature.
Let's go for a religion. That's a 21.
21, all right. In your studies of, specifically in your brand of religion, unholy things themselves, creatures held together by divine or arcane or unnatural means, can retain their body composition, retain their youthful nature longer than the average individual, and in some ways even achieve a sort of immortality. However, if that is broken or severed, or they die of unnatural causes, the body itself, once released from the enchantment, released from the unholy nature of whatever it was, has been noted to rapidly age, rapidly decompose, some in bad enough nature that it crumbles to dust. In Selmath's case, it just seems like she's pushing past, like she's speed ran the first stage of decomposition.
Can I tell you a secret?
Hmm.
That was gonna be my guess too. That things animated by negative energies tend to, it catches up with them when they can't maintain it.
Well, that's what you get.
As far as this thing you picked up, I have no fucking clue what this is.
Well, we know it's magical.
We can.
I just tossed on my face. It happens.
I wouldn't recommend it. Let's Arcana check it.
Okay.
Or don't you have a detect magic? Or did you give that up?
I have dispel magic, I think. I don't think I have detect magic.
I'm just gonna give it an Arcana check. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's a bag, 7.
You're not too sure. It
I
right
give
now
an
it just
advantage?
assembles a dark piece of cloth.
I'll give it a go too then.
Sure.
$15.
15. Yeah, it's not difficult to look at the kind of shimmering as you kind of give it a gentle shake. It does seem to be some sort of non-natural arcane boosted cloth.
Okay. Well, until we can figure out what this is, I'm just gonna stow it in my bag.
Don't wait.
What?
I've heard.
Wait.
JC, I'm about to put out a hypothesis. You stop me if my character wouldn't know this, okay?
I think I know what you're
I've
about to
heard-
say.
So, am I allowed to say what I'm about to say before he does this, or are you stopping me?
I want to stop you. I don't think you'd know. I don't think anyone's shown this off to you as Rem.
Okay. I'm backing up, though. I have no interest in it.
You think it's a
About
another...
this far.
Maybe I shouldn't put it in my bag.
No, go ahead! I gotta go do funeral rites for these girls. Go ahead.
Oh no.
I'm doing funeral rites, baby.
Do you put it in the bag?
Oh, I don't know, because now I'm afraid it's gonna suck me into the astral plane. What can I recognize, like, in pocket dimensional space? Because I have the bag of holding.
I mean, it does not feel... When you reached onto Selmath's face and pulled it off, it did not feel like the bag of holding or the haversack.
Sure, I'll just shove it in my bag. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Cloth disappears into your bag.
Gil's close enough.
Disappears into your bag. That's about it.
What should I call this?
Just call it Arcane
Not
face
portable.
mask? Sure. Until you figure out what it is, it's arcane and it was on
Arcane
Selmath's face.
Mask.
That's the best Zex can get out of this.
Black arcane face mask specifically, just in
Yeah.
case I get a blue one or something.
Hate it when that happens.
You gotta catch them all.
Wild.
Yep.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go back out here and check on these other girls.
Okay. As you
Zoo.
you step your way out onto the stairwell, and you can see Darren just kind of like crouching, sitting next to the girls that are still up, and he and the 3 that are still conscious kind of look up towards you. He's like, everything go well?
For better, yeah, we managed.
That's good.
I couldn't save any of the ones in here though.
There were more?
These ones were older.
Right.
Unfortunate, but
Well,
I do my best.
I assumed it went well since none of you called me, so...
Yeah. We're just poking over things. I might poke around her room and then we'll be off.
Sure.
I'm gonna use my ring to contact Mordak and ask him, what does he want us to do with these girls? We have to move out.
I do not know. It's a, we can work on making our way over to the Birdkeeper's house and take them to different locations. Well, Elise has already started getting ready.
I don't know how much longer we can sit here, so I'll leave it to you.
If you need to, honestly, it is not a good idea to stay around there much longer. If she managed to send a message to anyone, they are coming. But Elise and I will make our way there. We will try to find a spot that we can put them down there. Our safe house is closer to where you all are. And we'll figure something out. But if you want us to, we can start moving.
I don't want to sit here too much longer. I guess I'll leave them here. 3 are awake, 4 are unconscious. Don't bother with the rest.
Right. You, don't stick around.
I'm gonna lean back into the room and says, Mordak says we should go. If she sent off a message, they're gonna be here.
You're just kind of spaced out in front of this girl.
All right. Rem with silence to your statement. Any of you doing anything else?
Is there anything else in this room?
Let's feel all the walls, make sure nothing's fake. There's so much room on these edges.
Sure. Zex, make an investigation check.
$16.
16. As you go through and kind of move throughout the walls, you feel small little, like, almost like trapdoors. And as you kind of like lift it open, it's only about as big as, like, a little bit bigger than your hand in width. As you kind of pull it open, you can see little bars, bird feed and others within the walls. And you can open and you can see holes to the outdoors. Can you make a perception check for me?
Yes. I got a nat 20. 30 total.
30 total. All right. As you kind of open look, there's one thing you can see is that this is probably like a place that birds can go through the holes, make their way into this place, and keep it somewhat insulated. Second, as you open it and are reconnected through one of the only holes besides the front door to the outside world, you can hear armor running around outside.
That's a problem. So Rem's left by this point, or he's right outside the door.
Rem is in the door and said the statement to silence.
Right. Where's Suna at?
Suna's in the room looking at one of the dead bodies in the bottom left of this room.
There she is. Okay, sorry. Didn't see that. There are people in armor running around outside.
Didn't I say it was time to go?
Oh. Yeah, we should. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. What
Don't
about
expect it to be easy though.
the girls?
Hmm?
That we left out in the entry? Are we taking them with us? What's the plan?
I can't run away with 4 unconscious girls. I did my best. We have to go.
Let's.
I guess let's go.
All right.
Ooh, outside time.
Do you kind of move your way past the girls? Darren's just, oh, good, you're back. Do we have a plan? Gil, as you kind of move past him.
I'm gonna keep walking as I'm talking to him, but just the plan right now is to leave and fight the most likely resistance that's gonna be waiting for us.
Right. The girls. Do we have a plan?
We're leaving.
I've let the others know. Did we come in the cart?
No, you guys walked.
No, we walk.
Well,
I can't run away with this many people.
Even if we wake them up?
No. Most of these were trying to kill us. The younger ones are only dealing with us because we let them live.
it's possible they won't even follow.
Take the ones that are awake and let's go. Gil, you can deadlift 4 kids, can't you?
Light work for me.
I
Let's
heard,
go.
Gil, you said resistance. I don't think you should be deadlifting kids if we're fighting.
You want to leave them here? Or not?
I don't know.
The ones that are awake and can move. Let's go. Darren, you look out for the one with the blindfold.
Right.
Or look at the other 2. Are you coming with me or are you staying here?
One of the girls, both of them are tied right now. The one of them still kind of got her hands pressed against. It's her neck. The wound has stopped gushing blood, and she's just still just kind of breathing heavy. And I don't know where we'll go.
I'll bring you back into town once this all dies over, but you have to decide what you're doing now.
Can I go peek down the hallway and see if, like, because the door's still open. Like
The
well,
door's
I
been
guess I don't
kicked
know if
down.
there's
There
a
is
door.
no door.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a door left. Can I see anything outside?
Sure, make a perception check.
Oi, 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 where is it? 23.
23, not bad at all. As you kind of look and peek through, you can actually see and are watching as men next to the front door, not like directly next to it, but you can see them kind of beginning to line up as you see as they pull their crossbows into their bolts into their crossbows. There are people outside, not right next to the door, but a little ways away. And they
Seemingly
seem to
getting
be
ready to go through the door.
They seem to either be waiting for someone to come out the door or are getting ready to go through.
I'm gonna turn around and yell to Rem and say, "The front door's no longer a viable option."
I don't know any other way out of here.
Through them.
I'm gonna
Don't take
ask.
the girls out the front, they'll die. But
I'm gonna ask the little ones. Is there another way out of here?
Unless if you're a bird, no. One way for people.
seems like they know that too.
when we were in here, what was this wall made out of? Wood or?
The inner wall, in there is wood, as like an insulator layer. Then there is, as Zex opened it, he saw like metal bars in between for birds so birds can squeeze through. And then another layer of like wood and rock with like holes in it. It's like a 3-layered thing.
Front door it is.
Well, I'm gonna. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna turn to Zex and ask. Zex, you can deal with a lot of people in a small area, can't you?
Most of the time I would be able to. Right now I'm not feeling so hot though.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I guess I'm running back up the stairs.
No, I've come down. I just haven't moved myself. Fuck. This is a fucking mistake. Have a second level cure wounds really quickly. Oh, baby. 16 healies.
Ooh, I feel moderately better. Thank you, Ram.
Make do with what you got. We gotta go.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's go.
Step aside and like gesture down the hallway and say, "Do what you do best."
I guess I do what I do best then. Are we waiting for the guards to come in?
They're not gonna come in. Does it seem like they're
No.
coming in?
If they would have come in, they would have done it already.
Alright, let's go. Can I stealth and try and crack the door, see what's going on
The
outside?
door has been kicked down.
Yeah, there is
That's
no
right.
door.
Yeah.
No door.
There is.
Can I stealth and then look outside then?
You can try to hide. It is like dim light in here, just being pressed up against the wall. So make a stealth check for me.
With the cloak.
Ooh, I get advantage because my boots, right?
If you're wearing them, yeah.
Okay.
I assume you're wearing the elven kind boots.
Yeah. 21.
21. All right. As you kind of peek out of the door, you can see a big thing is there are 2 rows of 6 men with crossbows aiming, setting up, kind of like getting ready. They haven't noticed you. And then as you kind of look out, there are like the 3 houses that are across from the front door themselves. On 2 of them, you can see men that have climbed up onto the house and have started setting up their crossbows. On the one in the middle, you can see a familiar face for you. A Goliath, clad in the armor of Foremount, that has climbed his way onto another roof, taken out his large morning star, and is just kind of swinging it off the side of the roof, just waiting.
Just waiting. Okay.
He does not
So,
appear to have
in other
noticed you
words-
either.
In other words, we're fucked.
I'm gonna poke around again. There has to be another way out of here.
Do you have a battle map that can give me a better visual of this, possibly?
I do. I'm holding on to it.
Okay,
Oh no.
that's reasonable.
Oh, no.
From the outside, was this building about as big as we see here?
Rem,
It was about this big. You could see where it even went up and back in the opposite side, where you guys are, where you assume the tower is. The big thing is it was like thicker. There was no circular part of the house.
There's nothing left in the black space.
so there's definitely. Can I feel up these walls in the hallway?
Sure. Suna, if you're approaching the door, make a stealth check.
Okay. It's not bad.
Do I need
19.
to roll?
19. All right. They don't seem to notice Suna as she approaches either.
Okay.
And I'll...
So if you're feeling the walls, make an investigation check.
Can I help
Ooh,
Zax
boy.
with that?
I don't need it. Natural 20.
Okay.
Okay. As
Never mind.
you're feeling through the walls, they seem weak, termite-infested walls, but you do not find hidden doors.
All right. Hey, Gil. Quietly punch this wall.
Quietly, though.
You can see like grin grow on his face.
Quietly, though. There are a lot of guards outside that we don't want to rush in here right now.
Which wall are you having Gil absolutely destroy?
This wall. Whichever one felt the weakest.
Yeah,
That
This
side
one?
at the weakest point.
The closer you come in, where the higher point that you're switching Gil between appears to be like the weakest.
This one?
Yeah.
Get it. Punch it.
I'm gonna make a strength check on this wall.
Do you attempt like a prying motion, or are you? Like...
Are you punching it, or are you
I
trying to
would
like
attack it with like an axe.
pull it open?
I'm gonna
I want you to
go
go
punch
through.
it and then grab the sides and like rip it out
Okay.
from the inside.
Make a strength check.
Come on, baby.
This is going to be very
This is
quiet.
my specialty. 18.
18 as you watch as it. Have you ever had the pleasure of pulling apart a termite log and just watching it dissolve as you rake your hand across it?
Yeah.
It's
I know what
kind
you
of like
mean.
that as
What?
you grab and just away as you feel just splinters going across your arms, and then as you pull away, your hand is covered in like wet wood and termites.
I'm just gonna like shake my hand off a few times.
Yes,
It would-
a city slicker like me wouldn't know shit about that.
Like open the hole enough so it's like viable to get in.
It's going to take a second. I would like you. Are you trying to do this quietly, or are you just going for it?
I mean, I'm just going at it.
Quietly.
All right.
No.
Just
I'm just opening the hole.
No.
as Zex and Suna, as you guys are kind of peeking out, you can see the troops just kind of looking back and forth, and they're clearly hearing something. They're just not sure what to make of it. As Gil's just pulling and prying, as it's just across your arms, this wood chips just collecting at your feet. You're beginning to pry and make your way through, and although the wall is exceptionally weak, it's still taking time, as it is a wood wall, and you'll find it's actually beginning to go. It actually still goes for a bit as you rip away a section of the wall.
Keep. Is this big enough for someone to get through?
You're pushing through. You're not actually like. The problem is the wall itself looks like as you're pulling through, it just looks like a massive chunk of wood as it's rotted and barren to the core. This does not seem to be like a standard wall as of the moment, where it's a thin, probably like 1 or 2 feet thick. This has already gotten to like 4 or 5 feet as you're just pulling and raking through. It's just very, very decrepit.
If
And-
I use my axe, will it go faster?
It very well would.
I would love to pull out my axe and start decimating these walls.
it's less of a cutting and more of a ripping motion as you and Suna over this hacking you hear we can hear you in there. You are trapped. No?
Why is this man French?
He was already French. Shut up.
Is
The Goliath,
assume
the
no-
Goliath and Tiber were always French. Shut up.
This is the Goliath. Okay. I thought this was some random guard.
um,
Why is he
I
French?
assume nobody's like moving towards what used to be a door.
Not yet, it seems.
Okay.
The Goliath has just kind of grabbed onto a section of the pointed roof, and it's just kind of hanging off of it using his arm to support his body weight. Just
How-
letting the Morning Star swing, and he doesn't look
How far
concerned.
away is he? Just out of curiosity.
Out of curiosity, well, out of being willing to tell you that information, from where you are, he is about 55, 60 feet.
Hmm.
I say about
Wait. Wait,
Okay.
can I walk up to the door again? Do I need to redo my stealth?
No, you're fine. You haven't done anything to compromise it.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up and I want to use.
Wait a minute, because I'm doing things while you're doing this.
Trust me, I want to use
No, I'm
thaumaturgy
doing
to
things
do
right now. I
a
just messaged
intimidation
JC
check.
while you're doing this.
Hey, I don't know. You're all the way in the back.
JC, check the
I know,
messages. This
I
is
know.
my line of reasoning.
Okay. The thing is, with your speed, Rem, he still gets to cast before this happens.
I was doing this when they were getting into the wall.
You just sent me
Like
this
when they
message.
started. I have actions that I can do while they're doing things. I'm just not gonna sit here and watch them break into the fucking wall.
All right. Okay. All right. So,
We're gonna share with the class.
No.
Zex, Suna, Gilgamesh. Zex, as you begin
JC.
creeping forward. Yeah, thank you for including me. As you begin creeping forward, Gil, as you take a through the wall, carving through it, you feel a past you, a whipping wind motion that goes across your back. Zex, as you make it up to this, moving carefully as to not be detected, you hear a moving towards you as a small shudder of armor behind both of you. As you both look past, you can see Rem on the broom move past you guys out
Rem.
into the
Rem.
area. I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Whoa!
Thank you, Rem. Come on.
Style.
And I'm going to see how far out. Rem, are you moving full kilter?
No, I'm just going out to come out the door to announce my presence. I'm not going with any hostility right now.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're going to attempt
Just-
to speak with me or not.
Just in case.
I am going to roll for initiative.
And
But
let me
let's
show
see
you
what
what the
happens.
outside looks like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's just black.
Ah, yes.
My favorite.
Darkness
Dark
is representing me. Damn.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is there people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's like
Can I make a request?
So,
initiative.
Like, real simple request. Can the ground not be this color of brown?
no.
It's actually kind of really hard to see these dudes.
No.
It's
Suffer.
actually kind of really hard to see these dudes.
Suffer.
Oh, there's Rem.
As you
That's a good roll.
Not
kind
that
of
far out. I'm right
push
here.
off. It's really only. I guess Darren's gonna be rolling too. Okay. Okay. So. $25 to 20.
I got a 20.
You got a 20? That's fine.
That's fine. That's all I get?
Yep.
Wow.
20 to 15.
16.
16. Okay. Okay. 15 to 10.
You guys are right behind me too, so I'm not really worried about this.
Okay.
Like you're directly behind me, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
10 to 5.
7.
Ugh.
That's good.
I got 8.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oof, oof, oof.
Six. Okay. As you watch Rem just kind of move past you, get outside, Gil, you're the first one that's able to react before anything happens. Technically,
How
Rem,
far
as it's
am
a
I?
surprise round, since no one kind of knew it was happening, if you wanted to say something or do something, you would be able to. I'm going to allow that.
I'm going to attempt a form of dialogue with the Goliath and ask him how is it that I can help him.
Okay. That's all you can do right now. As you all hear...
I guess I can hold an attack if you let me.
I mean, they'll see that you're holding an attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna speak then.
Okay.
They're gonna see that I'm holding an attack. How?
Because it's arcane. If you're holding a weapon attack, it's like readying your body. If you're holding a spell, it's like you're watching light begin flickering from the hand.
All right then.
Okay. Gil, if you're asking for how
Yeah,
easy...
how far, like, inside and in the wall am I?
So
you're like 55 feet inside, like away from the nearest person. Give or take.
it is 45 feet for you to get outside.
To get outside?
As he has pushed himself into the wall, and I am just looking at the track and having Roll20 give me the distance. It's 45 feet.
So this would be a combined 75 feet to get to that one specifically?
To get to just one of the guys?
Yeah, I'm pointing at one right now. This one, right here.
Yeah.
Means I'd have to dash. I'll just use... You make this so much harder than it has to be. Why do you do this?
Maybe this would have been better to do at nighttime. I don't know.
You know,
Who knows?
I'm just gonna use my 40 feet, get within 5 feet of the door, and call it good.
Okay, so you're standing at the door right now?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say we'll say you're there, just to put you on the map.
Okay.
All right. Suna.
So from where I am, can I see like this group of guys?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I would like to hold my action
Okay.
for if somebody attacks.
All right. What are you holding?
I'm gonna hold an attack.
Like a
Oh,
spell?
you want me to get really specific?
Yeah.
Spell.
All right. You kind of can hear, both of you, the hum of Suna's hand as the energy starts growing in her palm. You guys see the Goliath. Welcome. I hope you didn't tarnish her mansion too much. It is worth a lot to us. How may you
Surprised
help
to be
me?
this. How the fuck does this? You're the one that surrounded me, my guy. Can I, like... You came here because there's something that you need from me. What is it that you need from me, my guy?
A distinguished ally called for assistance. I am the savior.
I wouldn't call what happened there rather distinguished.
All right. Zex, is there anything specific you want to be doing?
Can I go look at the whole Gilgamesh main?
Sure. As you kind of step back and look at it, it is like a chunk of like 5-foot hole just ripped through the wood. There's still more wood. There's still more place to go. And it's all just riddled, and you see different, like, mostly termites just crawling out of it, just scuttling around. It's like when you disturb an anthill, but, like, they're bigger.
Can I... Dang it. I was gonna see if I could do Thunderclap to try and just bust through it, but it doesn't look like Thunderclap affects any of that, unfortunately. I guess I'm just gonna... I think I still have a shovel in my bag, which is better than nothing, especially in this case.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. So I'll pull up my small shovel and start trying to hack away at it.
If it's in your bag of holding, it is an action to take out the shovel.
Right.
As you pull it out. Yeah, you guys are basically... you watch Darren's kind of... You hear the soft footsteps of Darren behind you all, just kind of making his way up forward. No one's attacked. You see the guards kind of just pulling up their crossbows, but no attack orders happened. Until someone decides to do something, Zex will just continue working on the wall. Until someone says otherwise, we're just going to free flow through this initiative order. Initiative is still happening, though.
I'd like to do something, please.
Sure.
This man's gonna get an ass beating.
I don't want to do it this way, but you know what? I already had my chance to violate the will of the party, so pop off. I'd rather not do this, but I didn't have a plan when I walked out here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna as absolute. Well, no. Hold on.
If you approach them, they're pointing crossbows at you.
Oh no, I know. That's why I'm doing it this way. Before I bum rush anyone, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Is
As you watch, like they're all just
Rage.
kind of holding crossbows in the beginning, and you watch as every crossbow you see is currently pointing at Gil Rem.
Can I roll intimidation on top of my rage?
You're exerting a presence. I will tell you, it's not going to affect them enough to make them stand down.
Could
I
I?
don't want them to stand down, but I want to instill fear.
Technically, Rem, if you want to say something, because your turn is just kind of there before Gil bum rushes people. But Gil,
I'm gonna ask the Goliath. So you've surrounded me. Where do we go from here? What do you hope to accomplish from this situation?
one of you will be an apt replacement, I am sure.
Oh.
I do not assume you are walking out of the house with our lovely Salmath still breathing. However, that does mean one of you get to live.
Ooh, yeah.
I wonder which one of you will succeed.
So here's the thing. I know that the Lord has explicit interest in me, and I know that a little hiccup like this isn't going to be enough for him to condemn me to a death sentence. So I'm telling you right now, if anyone here gets hurt right now, I will bite my own tongue and die right here.
Mm-hmm. Do you think I cannot keep you alive?
Do you not think that I'm determined enough I've buried enough men to know how to die.
It is not necessary for someone to have their legs, teeth, tongue, arms to live. Bible does not specify. I will keep you alive, don't worry. I will also make you regret it.
All right, Gil, pop off.
Once Rem says that, you just see the most massive grin go across Gil's face as he runs as humanly fast as he can up to this man with his greatsword out.
All right.
Making an attack.
Those guards, have prepared their action, so you're getting crossbows as you run.
Oh, I'm very. Would they get disadvantage because I am moving?
They do not. Damn. So, we have a lot of attack rolls to go through, Gil.
Do I see these? Like, can I see?
Yeah, they're pointing crossbows at you. Don't bring this joke back. There's no saving throw, you dumbass.
Damn, if only.
Can I see it though?
Can I see him though?
So yeah.
Don't make that noise.
The first 3 rolls
On that 20s.
are 19, 15, and 15.
Only the 19 hits.
Okay. $21, and 9.
The 2 21s hit.
Okay, so it's 3 so far. 4, 5, 6. That guy that you're running towards rolled a 10. He misses.
Misses.
3, 10, nat 20.
Nat 20 hits.
And then last 3,
He got hit with a nat 20?
he did.
But what if he didn't?
What would it not?
What?
11, 10, and 6.
No. So I'm gonna get hit by 4.
All right. And they're all normal damage because Rem canceled the nat 20.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
I mean, yeah.
Hey,
That's what it is.
I'll take anything that I can get right now.
Yeah, you you really are. 3, 7, 9. 16 total points of piercing damage as these dull thuds sound out as the crossbows, and you get hit by 4 of them as you charge forward. Gil?
What if Grampy Dragon Boy had something to say about it?
Sure.
Shenron.
To tell you, you're only allowed to negate one of the attacks. The highest damage
yeah.
attack was 8.
Oh, sure, I'm fine with that.
The other 2, the other 3
Yeah.
only did enough damage as the one guy.
Rolling 1s and 2s, yeah.
Okay, well I completely negated that attack.
Okay, so you'll take 8, and then that's reduced
Half down to 4.
to 4. All right, as you come forth, the pulse of white dragonborn that comes off of you that deflects one of them, and you just watch as it shatters harmlessly against your skin. You're raging.
Oh wait, I still have 5 feet of movement because I came from there. Oh, but shit, that's an action, isn't it? Damn. Is it worth it? Nah, we're gonna attack this man right in front of me.
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
11 slashing.
All right. As you carve across him, you see the dent in his armor as just a boom. As you can see, you've rattled him.
Just rattled?
Yeah, he's hurt. You hurt him.
Well, what happens if I hurt him some more?
I don't know. Let's find out.
19 to hit?
19 hits.
Oh, what if I hurt him some more? 15 slashing damage.
15 slashing as once again you pull the axe across his chest again, and this time the armor splits open and you can see the bright red trail of blood leaking down. He looks rough.
I still technically have movement.
You have 5 feet of movement.
No, I have 10.
Oh, 10?
Yeah.
Oh, you have 40 as a barb. Right.
Yep. I'm not gonna do anything with it though. So yeah, that's all.
All right. Suna, your turn.
I assume I don't get the held action.
You could technically... I'll say you can release it since you said you were holding it.
Alright.
It was just kind of still pulsing and you're letting it go, starting it again, letting it go.
Yeah. I want to cast a second level shatter centered right on this middle dude.
Alright. Shatters 10 feet or 15?
10.
Okay, so that gets all of them. That's con save from all 5?
Yeah.
5th level, really? Or was that...
Second.
Second. Okay. Roll me a d20.
Yeah. Nat 20.
Alright, you're fine. We got a
Oh,
nat
God.
1, a nat 20, and a 9 for the first 3. Second 2 is a 12 and a 7.
So all but the 20 fail.
So everyone but this guy.
The max damage you can do on this 32, I think. Shatter D10s, shatters D8s.
3d8s for second level.
So just to
Really?
keep you guys known of where you guys are, I'm going to put you guys where you were on the inside, just on top on the outside.
That's fine.
Alright.
Alright then. Ooh. So 8 total, and then 4 for the one guy.
8 total and 4?
Because it's halved.
Yeah.
If he
So you rolled 8 damage.
makes the save. Yeah.
Okay. So 8. As
Did
you
not
kind of
roll well.
yeah. Well, at least you got the nat 20 on the everything else. This
On
kind
the
of pulses forward. You
magic.
should see their armor kind of shake and like quiver as they all just kind of are confused. They're more confused than hurt on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's still, even though it was 8 damage, it's 8 damage per, like, the 5 guys. So, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Suna's
Um,
turn? Or?
Was that my held action or was that my turn?
I will let that be your held action. So, if you want to do your turn.
I do want to move forward a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm peeking out the door. What? I want to try to Eldritch Blast that archer guy above the dudes I just hit.
Okay.
Oh, that what I think it is? That's not good.
What you
Is it
got?
11 for both?
Nope. As you release from your left palm, kind of comes out and it strikes against the side of the house. You see shingles just pop and blast off, but the guy himself is unhurt. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. The Goliath now you can see just kind of dragging the morning stars. You're watching it kind of pull up shingles on the roof as he's just chuckling to himself. He's not going to do anything. He's just watching.
Oh, okay.
That is his turn.
Is he holding his action or just not doing it?
He's just not doing anything. He's not holding. It's your turn, Zex.
I'm still breaking through the wall.
Okay. As you kind of break through, you uncovered. I want you to make a strength, or if you have it, athletics, because you're using a shovel.
14.
14 is you're cutting swaths of it, just chipping away at the shovel. It's hefty. But you're still cutting away stuff as you're hearing the battle rage outside. That's your turn. Rem, it's now yours.
How big do I want to go today, you guys?
Massive.
Massive? How
Humongous.
massive?
The biggest
Oh.
you can.
Biggest you can.
It's not the thing I need. Here. To here.
Oh my god.
To here. To here. All need to give me Constitution saving throws.
Okay, so it starts here.
It's a 30-foot radius.
Okay. Yeah. I'll count. 'em.
Put your faith in the light. Constitution saving throws.
All right.
The lot of them.
First, we'll go with the Goliath. Natural 20. First 3 of the guards. They got 15, 16, 16. Other 3? Does 16 save?
No,
Okay. 5, 15, 17.
only the 17 and the 20 pass, but they still take half damage.
So
This is 4d10s of radiant damage,
Whew.
and it sits there. And when they start their turn there, they make the save again. Give me my circle.
Oh, I'll make one. It's a...
Eat shit. 9, 10, that's 17 radiant damage. When they start their turn there, I need it again. And I'm doing spiritual weapon in a 4th level spot, and I'm bopping the fucking Goliath. Play dumb games, get dumb prizes.
I think that's big enough. Someone measure that for me. Oh my god.
Am I supposed to be seeing something right now?
It's common.
Do you not see that?
Oh, my roll 20 is always like really weird.
Come
I have
on.
to like reload it 20 times a night.
How do I center this?
Oh, it's a little bit big. That's okay. You know, for some reason now Roll20 is not letting me pick it up because it's stupid. Nice.
Because it's owned by Rem, I think.
That's not owned by Ram.
The circle isn't? It's yours?
It's mine.
Circle's
okay.
mine. Technically, but
Technically. See, I could pick up that one. I don't know why I can't pick up this one. It's too big. There we go. Let's gonna move these guys.
it's inching ever so gently.
It's all encompassing circular.
It's literally like just a giant beam of light just descends.
Yeah. There we go.
Is it on them?
No, I'm moving it. It's just rough to move for some reason. It doesn't want to move like a normal goddamn thing. It just wants to become bigger. It just wants to become bigger.
Armageddon!
JC, it's a little big too. Oh, it's like
You
very big.
told me you wanted me to go all out.
It's. Oh,
Maybe
nope,
I can
that's
make
big.
my own shape.
Maybe.
Let me see what I can do.
Free draw your own shape.
There we go. I've made
I'm
it.
not gonna free draw my own shape.
That's it. That's good enough. That's what you get.
Doesn't matter. These guys take 17 damage, and I'm beating the damn thing's ass. I'm rolling the hit.
Where are you summoning the weapon, by the way?
Right on top of him. Beat his ass.
Okay. Roll the hit as I pull up the shovel.
19?
19. Where did she go? 19 does not hit.
Thought so. Alright.
As the shovel kind of whips up, and as he's still just dragging it across, he gets blasted. Did you give me the damage? I don't remember.
17.
17. Sounds good.
The ones that failed, or the ones that succeeded, take half.
So they'll take
So-
8.
8.
And then everyone else. Okay.
Once they start their turn, they have to make it again.
Okay. Well. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it again then. Because Darren's going next as I move him and Zach's back into where they were. I'm still subtracting stuff. Don't get mad.
Look, you're the one that gave this to us.
It's almost like it's a spell, though.
It's
I still have to do this.
it's
Alright.
it's almost like you didn't want me to decimate these guys.
Darren is going to move out here as he kind of whips through the other guards. Gil, he's aiming for the one that you're attacking just to try and beat them down.
Damn, he's really trying to steal my thunder. Okay, Darren. I'll fuck you up, man.
We got a hit from him, which does
Oh, we're going for another one.
7 points of damage. And the second one misses, and his bonus action misses. Okay,
Do I have a dad sneeze?
you do.
Just like just
Oh, sport.
It's to scare away the prey from my young.
The guards will all make their con saves now. First 3. 13, natural 20, 6. Second 3, as I'm going to mark him because he's the nat 20 guy. 6, 16, 11.
Only the 20 makes it, so it's 12, 17, 26 damage.
26. Whew. As you watch, as they're all just holding on, they begin falling. Some of them are better than others. But everyone in there, I think it's only going to be the 2 guys that survive. Nope, it's 3. The ones that are in there look rough. They are going to all move out.
Wait a minute, because I think if they move, it hurts again.
Let me know.
Whenever... Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna have the other guys attack.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yep.
Retcon all that damage.
Okay. Is it if they stay in it?
They have to end their turn inside of it.
27?
27 was the damage, yes. 26! They have to end there.
Okay, so... So, one guy dies anyway.
Why?
He just
that's why.
He's not good. I don't know, but the math, if I add on the damage that he took, he's fine, so.
It's all a mess.
Whatever.
I'm listening to.
That's your fault.
I don't want that Rihanna song. It is my fault. Look, I'm trying to do work here.
Alright. As they all kind of move out, and Darren and Gilgamesh, you kind of watch as this one kind of shifts around you. They're all drawing.
Wouldn't Darren get opportunity on this one?
He would and is.
Yes.
Okay. Darren's going to make that. As he clocks him in the back of the head, the guy takes 8 points of damage, and you just watch as he crumbles in the armor. Now, attacks on you guys. Gil, you're taking 4. Darren is taking 6. So, Gil, first 2.
Wait.
They hit twice.
Oh, okay.
They hit twice. The math, I assure you, checks out.
Oh, no, man. It's kind of sus.
14 and... they both miss. What's your armor class? You got
17.
14 and a 16, so yeah.
Yeah, those miss.
And then a 9 and a 9 and a 10. Wow.
It's point blank. How are they missing this?
I don't know. They're rough.
They suck.
Darren,
How many hits do you think you could get off of a screaming lizard man? Like,
Probably
Hitler
not
just
that
Darren just got nat 20'd.
but what if he didn't?
Okay, so you're negating it with your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then 23 and 23, which both hit.
Oh my, Darren, no.
And then 22 and a 9, so 22 hits.
Listen,
God in heaven!
if you wanted to kill off Darren, you should have just said so.
We could have did this in the guild. We didn't have to be here. This dude could have died 12 episodes ago.
Wow. If you don't like my characters, just tell me.
It's not that we don't like him. You don't like him.
All right. 7. 10, 13.
They were about to be like,
Hey, they got low damage though. 14, 15.
That is the second episode in a row you've made that joke.
Yeah.
And many more to come.
oh, I make this
sure
joke
hope
on
so.
every single one of my streams.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's a running joke. I can show you the origin point of it too.
It's okay. Darren takes 21 points of damage.
I thought
Which
you said it was
one?
little.
Which one's the most?
Which
Like
one?
individually, who's dealing the most damage?
Technically, the guy that nat 20 because he rolled a 7, even though it didn't get doubled.
What if he didn't deal 7 damage?
Okay.
Off of my first 2 dice, it's 10, so he takes no damage.
All right. So, how much did you roll?
I negated 10 of the damage.
All right. Well, his total of that, including his modifier, is 10. So yeah. So
I
it's.
could roll my third d6 if you'd like me to.
No. I was just seeing because their modifiers are +3. So.
When we ask for damage, we want everything.
Yeah, we want all of it.
Okay.
JC.
Okay.
Like all of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, so he'll take 11 points of damage instead as you watch the Morning Stars kind of hit into him. The ghostly dragonborn form kind of pops off of one shoulder and deflects it from slamming into his form. The rest of them, Rem, you're taking 5 crossbow bolts as those guys are
Let's
not
do
happy.
it. Do it.
I wonder why.
First 3, 6,
Nope.
11,
Nope.
8.
Nope.
These guys are struggling. There's 2 more. Okay. Dirty 20 and 15.
The dirty 20 will.
All right. Let me just.
I'm making my con save for my thing.
Yep.
Damn.
What'd you roll?
8. I always fuck up these con
It
saves.
fades away as you get hit with 1 bolt, doing 3 points of damage.
Oh no. He's gonna die.
I might.
I'm just
It's
gonna
up to
move
you
that
now.
guy here. So I want to get rid of this goddamn circle.
That's a sick ass circle you got there.
It fucking.
I always fuck up the con
Yeah,
saves.
you
It's-
fuck up the
it's
map
8
with your
every time.
circles.
Look,
The circle won't go away, so it's just there now.
just wait until we start getting triangles.
All right.
No, please.
That's them. There is 2 more guys that are shooting. Suna,
Who?
you'll take those 2.
Sick.
Just to
Who's
spread them
inside
out.
the house?
Sure,
like,
Rem.
in the
If you're so
doorway.
keen on taking them, Rem can take them.
Who's shooting?
These guys on the left side.
On. Okay, yeah. Theoretically, they could hit her.
I shot
but
up from
Rem,
inside
if you're
house,
so
though.
keen.
I'm tiny.
Um,
One of them probably could, but both of them, like the one on the roof, yeah. This one, probably not.
So, we've
Goodbye,
got
Rem.
a
It's nice knowing you.
13 to
Nope.
hit and a 19.
Nope.
Okay, you only 1 bolt hits you, but it still fades. That is the
Thanks,
guard.
Rem.
Those are the guards' turns. Gil, it is back to you.
Do some actual work.
Excuse me?
Do some actual work.
I see how to. I'm sorry, I'm not built for a lot of people.
I'm sorry that we're not built for 2 things of combat. We're a one and done kind of group. You're asking for too much.
I'm attacking man's right in front of me.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
Ooh. 14 slashing damage.
14 slashing as you scrape across his form. Still up.
Doing it again.
All right.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not, as he blocks it with his Morning Star and twists your axe into the ground.
It's a sword.
No. It's a sword, okay.
No,
Twist the sword
I
into
took
the
out
dirt.
my sword.
I just remembered that you're saying you took out your axe when you're cutting the stuff.
Don't disrespect me.
All right.
Phew.
Nice.
I don't think I can attack a third time.
Nope.
No, because I don't have my boots. I don't have my booties.
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Suna, your turn.
Fuck. Shit, give me one moment. Okay. Oh, right. I still got 5 guys here, or only 4 guys?
There are 4 guys, and then there's another guy is on the roof that kind of scurried to the other side.
Yeah, okay. How am I looking? Alright. So I'm gonna run up to this first guy. And I'm going to use Quicken Spell. And cast, what is it? Poison Spray as a bonus action.
Okay.
I need a Constitution save.
From that guy.
Yeah, from that guy.
So I still have the green circle.
11. Yeah, I said the green circle is fucked up and won't remove itself. So
Give me control of it.
I can't. It won't let me select it. It's just there now.
That was an 11, you said?
Yeah.
Ooh, he fails. Like a bitch.
I can't select the circle, and that is about
You
all.
can't like touch the edge of it.
No, it won't let me.
So that's 19 poison damage. Straight up in that guy's face.
As you cast this out, you just watch as it impacts on his face, and he just falls over.
Oh. Well, that's not what I expected.
Be nice if Zex came and did some work.
Would it?
Oh yeah.
20 feet.
Do you know what? We'll make do.
Well, got a little bit of room left to move, so I guess I'll step up to the next guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Poison Spray again.
All right. Con save. 13.
Oh, he fails. 18 damage.
18
Poison
damage. As you ram this one into his face as well, this one falls over. The other two looking towards you, beginning to throw their crossbows to the side and pull out weapons. Is that your turn?
Yeah. I have like 5 feet of movement left. That's about all I got.
Okay. It is now the Goliath's turn. He is going to run, and you watch as his morning star hooks into the building behind him and just dragging through the shingles and wood as it just comes down to the bottom.
I want this man to make an athletics check.
He doesn't have to, but I will anyway.
I think that he should.
27?
I think that he should. I don't think it's fair that he gets to just slide down shit. Why am I getting... What language is this that I'm getting in my recommended?
As he steps up to Gil, looks at him, grins. I don't need you, and swings.
Man is gonna get a sword up his ass.
Yeah. That is 22 for his 2 attacks.
Yeah, no, that happens.
Oh, that's shit damage, though. That is 14 total points of damage, 7 from each.
What, half down to a total of 7?
Yes.
It's not enough for me to care. I'll take it.
Okay. That's his turn. Zex, it is your turn. You digging?
How's the wall look right now?
It's still solid. You haven't found any give, any out into a room or the outside at all.
How deep am I at this point? Like 10 feet?
Yeah, you've probably gotten 5 more feet in. It's just... It just looks like rotted
that
wood that has
Nordic
been storing
installation.
termites.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll just leave this be and go outside. I don't think I can get all the way outside, though.
That's about how far you can
Is
get
it
right now
dim
without
light?
dashing. It is dim light.
I can get there.
Okay.
So I guess that's where I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. Can I reach anyone? I can do call lightning above the battlefield, I guess.
Sure.
So I'll
That'd help.
do... Yeah, I'll do call lightning in a 4th level slot. Centered here.
Okay.
Can you make an attack with it when you first summon it, or is it every...
I believe I can. Let me double check.
It's another 60-foot thing. It's a fucking nightmare. Just assume that it covers the map.
Mm-hmm.
God,
For your own
guys,
convenience,
it's
just
just gotten so large.
I think...
Yes, when I cast a spell, I get to do it, and every creature within 5 feet of that spot takes damage. So I'm gonna strike right here so that all of these creatures take damage.
Okay, so those 3 guys, dex saves or what?
Yeah, dex saves.
Can they still...
And yeah,
3, natural 1, 18.
18 makes it.
Okay.
So it's not 60-foot diameter. It's radius. So it's 120 total.
It's a big boy.
It's a
I mean-
hefty boy.
And okay, so they're gonna take 4d10. The ones who failed.
What was the weather out like outside? Was it
Yeah, that's the question. If it was stormy, I get another d10.
It is not raining or anything. It is just dim. There is cloud cover.
Okay. Well, the ones who failed are going to take 19.
Okay.
The one who succeeded is just going to take 9.
All right. As it strikes down, shocking into them, Gil and Darren see this as it courses through them. They jitter for a second, almost dropping their morning stars. They're all still there. The one in front of Gil looks rough. Zex, that's your turn. Rem, you're up.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a dumbass question. All right. Have the Goliath give me a con save.
Right.
Oh my
Sure. All right, how far into 20 does this go? Right. It's above.
Is this some?
It's above 20.
I want to know what it is.
Oh, it's only 23.
That's fine. Yeah, he's still getting his ass beat with the shovel.
What'd you cast? Just Toll?
It's spiritual. Yeah, told that. I wanted to see what would happen.
Ah.
I knew I should be using deck savers, but I wanted to see if it would be funny.
Okay.
Shovel's coming in.
Okay.
That's not hitting.
Okay, as the shovel, he just sidesteps it and it slams into the ground. Is Darren's turn? Darren is going to Darren's just going to go for the guard in front of him. And is going to make his first 2 attacks. First one is... 13 does not hit. Natural 20, that definitely hits. 10... 15 points of damage. He's just across the guard's face. He's going to do a flurry of blows to get 2 more attacks. He's going to attack once, that guy. Hits with a 17 or 21. That's weird. Does 8 points of damage. That guard goes down. As he punches out sideways into another with his last attack with a 23 to hit. And he's going to do 7 points of damage, and he's going to make that guard make a con save. The guard, you watch Gil as he strikes the guy across the face. The guard freezes up. The guard is stunned.
The one in front of me?
The one right there. As you watch as Darren, with 3 attacks, slams down the guy with well-placed shots to the face in between his visor and helmet, and then just cracks the guy next to him with his elbow, stunning him.
Pocket sanded him.
Yeah. Alright. That is his turn. It is now the guard's turns. As first, we're going to have... That guy can't do anything because he's stunned. 2 attacks on Darren. 4 attacks on Gil.
Wait. Who is this man attacking?
He's attacking you, Gil.
2 times?
Yes. So Darren's first.
Okay.
That is a 9. Does not hit. That's a natural 20. That does hit.
No!
You're canceling the nat 20?
Yeah?
Okay. Then it is only 8 points of damage.
Yo, I can only do that one more time. We gotta wrap this up.
Gil, the attacks on you. First guy, the guy in front of you. That is a dirty 20 and a 21.
Yup.
6 points of damage with the first one.
Down to 3.
And 5 points of damage with the second.
Down to 2. 5 total.
Okay. Guy behind
How are you feeling?
11 to hit and
No.
14 to hit.
Also no.
Okay. We have guys in the corner making bow attacks on Rem. Or crossbow attacks.
Oh, I forgot these guys existed. Okay.
16 for both of them.
Nope.
Is it 2 bolts that hit the ground?
Wait, did I already use my reaction? Alright.
Yes, you did. To cancel the nat
I know
20.
what to use. When I run out of reactions, I got gloves of missiles snaring on. I have to remember this because this is gonna. This probably could have saved my orb here, which would have been bloody fucking titties. Next time.
Okay. As soon as these guys run up to you.
Oh, how nice of them.
First, you take a crossbow attack from the guy at the corner.
Rude.
That's a 8. Does not hit.
Nope.
It whizzes past you. 2 attacks from the first guy. 11 and a natural 1. If you want to take your reaction to smack him, you can. It's your choice.
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay.
I'll smack him with my sword. It's a natural 2.
Strikes off of his armor. The other guy has 2 attacks. A 16 and a 18.
Oh, those both hit.
Alright. Doing 5 points of damage and 7 points of damage. So 12 total.
Ow. That's weird.
Right. That being the guard's turns, Gilgamesh.
Are we sure Rem couldn't have taken those attacks?
Gil, your turn.
I took 7 before you took anything, okay?
Because you argued to take my attacks. Which, thank
Yeah.
you, but yeah.
So,
To look at big Goliath boy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm gonna be weird with it. I'm gonna lick my lips. And I'm gonna attack
Okay.
Give him a little tongue action. You know how.
this
it is.
dude's AC is above 19, by the way, so good luck.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Fine.
I told you, not a problem. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah,
Nice.
that'll hit.
Oh wow. Oh, that's so weird. 15 slashing damage.
15 slashing as you kind of cut across him. You just hear him, oh, as you've hurt him. You have another hit.
I'd like to shift my focus to Mr. Crossbow Boy in front of me.
Okay.
See what I can do to him. That is a 17 to hit?
17 does not hit.
Yo, what?
Is he stunned?
That is not the one that is stunned. The
No.
one with blue is stunned.
Damn.
That's the guy. That just marked that he saved against Zex's throw. He's like,
I actually don't know what stun does as a status ailment.
every attack, he loses his turn, and every attack on him has advantage.
Okay.
He is stunned until the end of Darren's turn. As he deflects your attack, Gil, that is your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Suna, we're on to you.
Yeah.
I softened him up for you. Go ahead.
He's nice and squishy.
What do I have left? I'm gonna use Quicken Spell again
Okay.
and cast Poison Spray on the dude just right under me. Just this guy.
Okay. Con save.
I 2 spit poison to the men that
That
are
is
underneath me.
a 17.
Oh, fuck, he passes. And I'm just gonna swing on him with my sword.
Okay.
Oh, I've got the sniffles tonight.
19.
19 hits.
What am I looking at? 12 total.
12 total damage as you kind of whip around and slice into. Oh.
If you guys want HP, can you just give it to us, please? Please?
You watch as it sinks into his shoulder and he falls to his knees. Out.
Bitch.
Suna's doing work.
Yeah.
I get. Yeah, I only get one bonus action, right?
Yes, only one bonus action a
Okay.
turn.
I just wanted to double check.
2 bonus actions.
2 bonus actions a turn.
You can fuck with a lot of things, but the nature of actions is like one thing that they fundamentally don't like to fuck with.
Yeah.
Because
It's fine.
get weird past that point. 3.5 fucked it up a bit with that, where you could get like 7 hits off a turn if you spec'd right. 5e really kind of just beat that down.
5e, the most you can get is 8.
That's with a monk, isn't it?
No, that's with a fighter.
Fighters can hit 8. Is it like a level 20 fighter where they just
I think it's like a level 18 fighter, yeah.
close enough?
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Alright, that's your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. It is the Goliath's turn. As Gil, you watch the slash you put across his chest begin to close up. You see the flesh just kind of moving. The armor does not fix itself, but the flesh does as he smiles at you. Funny. And he's going to swipe at you twice.
Oh, okay.
That's a nat 1?
Did my lip licking not affect him?
Oh, he's probably into it.
Ooh,
Natural 1 for his first attack.
Does that mean I can react?
You can
attack?
react and smack him.
Nat 20 your reaction.
Smack him upside the head. You bitch. Yes, I'd like to attack this man, please.
All right, roll to hit.
Hey, Amelia, guess what I just did?
Did you nat 20?
Oh
Nat
my
20.
god. Oh my
Max
lord.
damage, max damage, max damage.
No, not max damage. This is gonna be a lot, though. So we
So why can't he double the brutal critical, by the way?
Because brutal critical is added on in addition to it. You don't get it if you don't get a critical, so it's not a damage dice. It's just adding something else. So it's a thing because D20s, when you crit, some people do it as you double the dice that you actually roll. Barbarians get to technically triple, is the thing. Except it's just another D12 or another D6.
I'll default to your wisdom on it. I've never dealt with it, but
I
it
appreciate
makes
it.
sense.
That is my knowledge for today. What'd you roll?
23 damage.
23 damage as he swipes at you, and you just kind of lock in his arm and smack the pommel into him. As you hear teeth splinter and break, he's just,
Shit's still funny, my guy.
his other one, as he kind of comes in closer, since he's so close to you, you watch as he actually kind of like grabs onto your arm. Does a 22 hit? Okay. He bites your arm.
Okay, we're getting a little too kinky. Like, I know
You
he's into it,
take
but like maybe not this much.
You take 7 points of piercing damage
Down to 3.
and 6 points of necrotic.
Does everybody here have bad dental hygiene? Where the fuck are we, London?
They're
I thought these
British.
kids were French.
Your hit point maximum, Gilgamesh, make sure you mark this, is reduced by 6.
Does that affect my current HP?
So you lost 6 from the necrotic, and then you cannot heal that 6 back. As you watch as he bites into your arm, black just kind of spreads up it.
This man a bitch.
You're one of the 37.7 million now.
No, please, no. I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
This is what happens when you
As you watch as he pulls away and it rips some of the flesh, holding a piece of your meat in his mouth. He's just,
Whoa.
try me.
Can I make like uwu eyes at this man? Just like,
Can your
whoa.
battle cry be a moan? Just
All right, that's his turn. Zax, it's your turn.
Well,
'Cause we're getting
I'll
away
go
from
home.
that shit.
is it dim light outside too?
Technically speaking, yes, because it is
Cool.
cloud cover. Make sure that you come out in a straight line before you go sideways.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'll use my action to trigger Cold Lightning right here to hit both of these guys.
All right.
So I need dex save from both of them.
The stun guy fails. That's just how it happens. The other guy got
Right.
a natural 18, so I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. So 18 and 9 again.
So it's 18 and minus 9. As both of those guys are looking rough as you fly up. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, because
Alright.
that's my action.
Rem, it is now your turn.
Have the Goliath give me a wisdom save.
All right. What are you casting?
Actually, you can have 2 dudes give me wisdom saves because I'm going to cast this out of my ring. It's a 2nd level hold person. So the one behind Gil and the Goliath.
Okay. Goliath first. Damn, that's a 5.
That means my next attack has advantage and does double damage, right?
It has advantage and it will crit if it is a melee attack, I believe.
It's the shovel, so yes.
The guard.
Wait, no, just the Goliath. The guard, no. Hold person's a 2nd level spell naturally.
Yep.
Never mind.
Thought you were casting at a higher level. Okay, so just
No,
the Goliath.
no. It's in my ring. Just the Goliath, and then I'm gonna crack him with the shovel, and it has advantage, which his DC is like 27. So. Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I rolled 2 3s.
Oh no! As it slams into him, but it hits a piece of his backplate armor, and he just.
I'm spanking him.
God
The
damn.
genteel spanking. I'm building up the horny energy for Gil.
All right, that's your turn,
Gil,
Rem?
hit him hard. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. The Darren's turn is now. He is going to hit the guard that he had stunned. Natural 19, which will hit and do 8 points of damage. And then the second attack, natural 19, does 6 points of damage, and you watch as cracks, the guard falls. He's going to use his bonus action to Flurry of Blows and do 2 hits. First one is a 13, does not hit. Second one is a natural 1, as it does not hit. The guard is taking his reaction. And nat 20's Darren. Oh my god!
No!
Goodbye, Darren.
And I'm out.
You're not...
I'm spent.
You can't cancel it? Oh, he rolled
I can, but it's the last one.
It's the last one? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Don't
you
get nat 20s,
you
guys.
reduce it to 4 damage.
Darren's been critted 3 times.
Darren's been critted 3 times!
Jesus.
Oh my god, Darren.
I had 4 of them. 3 of them for Darren. 1 was for Gil.
Bruh. Okay, it's
Poor
Darren's turn.
Darren.
It's the guard's turn. So now let's see if he gets crit again. I'm doing the first guy on Darren. First attack. 16 does not hit. Second attack. Natural 1. Darren's gonna make a counterattack. And gets a 21. Okay. Darren does 8 points of damage to him. Just cracks him across the face.
I know it's like an actual like Eastern fighting style he's doing, but I like to imagine like this monk is just like bare knuckle boxing, just like uppercuts, haymakers. The fury of blows is him just doing like the speed bag thing with his dude's nuts.
Yeah. All right, Gil. First guy does 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's a 9 and
Either
a
of them,
16.
Nope.
Second guy's 2 attacks. That's a 15 and a 23.
23 hits.
That is 4 points of damage.
Down to 2 points of damage.
Go from 1
Not
to
too
80 and some change. How you feeling?
On a scale of precisely 89 now, see, it's been reduced because some bitch ass. On a scale of 89, I'm feeling like an 18.
Oh!
Pretty good then, huh?
Rem,
Feeling a little spicy.
Rem, you're taking the 2 crossbow shots.
Okay.
Natural 1. You watch as his crossbow just kind of splinters.
Can I like smack it out the air like not in my house?
And then 13 for the other. You're fine. Suna, you take a crossbow bolt. 16? Or no. Hold on. 14.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, the 2 attacks on you for melee. 14 and 15. Wow.
Oh, those both miss.
Is you just whip around the 2. Okay.
How does it feel to have a halfway decent AC?
Oh, it's actually like kind of nice. I'll be honest. I'm really happy I spec'd a little bit into fighter.
Bad.
Okay.
His AC was like 9 beforehand.
As you guys can see, guards that are positioned on the top of buildings begin to sort of climb down as they don't have good shots on you guys. You watch as 3 of the 4 of them climbing down fall and slam into the dirt. Just one of them does okay. That is all they're doing. Gil, we're back to you.
Beat his ass. Beat his ass while he's on the ground. Beat his fucking ass.
I mean, yeah. We're gonna. I'm gonna.
Two shot. Kill him this turn.
Very stylishly, however I can as a dragonborn, bite my bottom lip.
It's a little hard as a lizard.
You know. Well, yeah, but like you get the gist. Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
It's like that T-Rex.
Crunchiest texture.
Yeah, that T-Rex looking, like when you have the T-Rex like little
T-Rex looking ass.
T-Rex.
Looks like you're
looking
trying to
ass.
core an apple.
Don't make fun of me, guys.
You're the one out here trying to fuck.
I mean, he bited me, so like you can't blame me. 18.
18 does not hit as it.
Oh wait,
have
do I get
advantage.
advantage?
Yeah, you
You
do.
have advantage.
Oh well, shit. Let me roll my advantage.
Paralyze is the worst thing to have put on you.
Ooh. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20 hits.
Yeah.
It's still a crit.
It still crits.
So it's an unnatural natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Hey,
Wait,
love
so
it when
does
that
that mean
happens.
do I get brutal crit as well?
Yeah, it's a
Technically,
crit.
yes.
Oh.
It's rough, man.
Oh, max damage, baby. Not even close. Oh, that makes it different. 23.
23. As you
Do it again.
slam into him, just
How injured is this man's looking?
he's almost on the cusp of being worthy called rough.
Disgruntled.
Disgruntled. Disappointed.
Hit him again.
Okay, yeah, let's do it again. Math. 27.
27 hits.
And is this also a crit?
Yeah, it counts as a crit.
God, why are my damage dice ass tonight? This is disappointing. I'm rolling. The rest of them are good. I only got 20 damage.
20 damage. As you slam it across him, you can see it just kind of skidding off of his skin, but still opening wounds. He does look rough.
He scaled
Which
him like a
is-
fish.
halfway damaged, a fourth of the way what?
Half.
Like, oh my god, there are certain things that I cannot say on stream. Yeah, no, that's my turn.
Okay. Suna, your turn. You got
Okay.
that one guy and then another guy that's shooting at you.
Yeah. Can I get a con save on the dude next to me? I'm gonna cast poison spray.
14.
Oh, I like how that sounds. Failure.
All right.
Exactly what I want to hear. So 15 poison damage.
Okay, as you slam it into his face, this is the first one that you've smacked with it. That does not go down, but he is looking messed up.
Cool. I then want to use my bonus action to burn my only 4th level slot to gain back all 6 of my sorcery points.
Okay.
Look, I thought the cantrip stick was gonna like become bullshit really quickly, but surprisingly, you're making it work.
It's very effective. All right.
And that's my turn.
It's your turn. It is now the Goliath's turn. As all he can do is you're watching even now his flesh is still trying to like reform itself. He's going to make a wisdom save. That's a 7.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, that's
What happened to cutting off my legs, fuck nuts?
okay. That's his turn, Zex.
Yes, that is me.
It's your turn.
Yeah. I guess I'll just call lightning him from right here so it doesn't hit anyone else.
Okay.
You could do it right here where my shovel is,
He made his choice.
and hit this guy and him.
Or I could just do it right here. That way I'm not hitting your shovel. Or I guess I
The
am,
shovel
but it
doesn't
doesn't
take
matter.
The shovel doesn't take
Whatever.
damage.
I need dex saves from both of them.
Makes it
He automatically
disadvantage.
failed?
I'm pretty sure it's
Afterwards?
disadvantage.
I'll look really quick. Give me a second.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure you're right.
I'll do the guard real quick. The guard rolls a 15.
Nope.
So roll your damage.
I already have it rolled. I'm pulling out the calculator.
All right.
He automatically fails.
Automatically fails. So both of them fail.
31 damage.
31 damage. Damn! As you strike down, you see him just grin and bear it. As it courses through him, the guy next to him falls. Yeah. Just this thunder that rolls through.
I don't think the lightning. It says if they're within. Wait a minute. I don't think that's double damage for the lightning.
It's not. It has to be a 2-hit melee.
It says any attack that hits the creature.
It does not hit. So a bow would hit. A
It's
bow
the
would
same-
crit.
yeah.
Okay,
There you
but
go, there you go.
the lightning does not. Zex, that's your turn.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, Rem, it is now yours.
I'm gonna swing my shovel again.
Okay.
I want it on the action. I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Slams off of
It's
his
not-
back plate.
It's not my day. The dude behind Gil, have
Oh.
him give me a con save.
All right. What are you casting?
Toll the Dead.
All right. He's not injured. He's the only one that hasn't been injured.
Hasn't been touched.
He hasn't been touched. And he rolled a 10.
He failed. Hey, I'm touching you.
Please don't.
14 damage.
14. As you see the small green bell come next to his head and just kind of swing into his ear as he just jerks to the side. That's your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get fan art drawn of my bell.
Darren is going to try and finish off that guard as he swings and gets a 17 that misses. Second attack lower that misses, and his bonus action 18 that just hits. Does 7 points of damage as you watch as he elbows the guard's face. You hear a crunch and the guard falls. That's his turn. It's now the guard's turn as you guys can see them kind of the other ones you guys can see kind of like turning away, firing at something else. Can he survive that?
What are they firing at?
You don't know. You can't see it. What's your passives? I'll tell you if you can.
20.
Nope.
Mine's a 15. Who's shooting in which direction?
The guards on the left have seemed to turn around and are shooting at something else.
So
Behind
you're
me?
telling
passive
me
is a
I
12.
can't see it with my passive?
Nope.
Wow. Oh, it's
Oh,
something.
God.
What would it be?
Oh, God.
I don't think
The
it's.
dragon.
I would just like to
He
tell
wouldn't.
you for cool or sadness, they rolled a natural 20, both of them.
Oh, what it is?
Y'all remember that big demon from the Fighters Guild?
He's back.
Guess what?
He's pissed.
You
The
guys
beach
remember that
wasn't all
crow
big
from
after
session
that.
1?
Ooh, yeah.
Y'all remember that box of seemingly wood?
Yeah.
It's just a box of wood.
This is worse than the lich bird.
No,
fuck?
the lich birds.
The lich birds are working with the wood people.
Oh god. We're all gonna die.
Okay, so
No.
Rem, you are taking your 2 shots.
2?
2.
Okay.
That is a 10 and a 22.
The 22 hits. I'm gonna roll the d10 with my gloves as my reaction to
Okay.
attempt to negate the damage.
All right.
So how much damage did he roll?
He rolled 7 points of damage.
I take no damage, and I catch the bolt.
As you kind of whip up with the gloves, catching it. You see
Let me
the
make sure
guard
I
just kind of
roll
look
the
at the
right-
crossbow and just begin starting to pull it back.
Yep, it's 1d10 plus dex,
Mhm.
provided I have a free hand, and I have a free hand because I've been casting with it.
All right. It's that one's Gilgamesh. You're taking the 2 attacks.
Okay.
15 and 24.
Yup.
24 hits, 15 doesn't. 5 points of piercing.
Down to 2.
Okay. Suna, you're taking 2 attacks melee.
Uh-huh.
10 and 23.
The 10 misses.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as he sinks it into your shoulder.
That's not bad, I guess.
These
Crossbow
things are very
man.
delicate things. Like, they have such ridiculous high AC.
Crossbow shoots and gets a 7. Thuds into the ground next to you.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that.
Okay. All right. It's the guard's turn. Gil, it is now your turn.
Is Big Boy still
Yeah, he is.
you know what that means.
Okay.
Sword up the ass. 27.
27 hits.
Still a crit. Here we go. Here's good damage.
Brutal critical a set die given to you, or
It is
it
whatever damage dice you're rolling. He's rolling d6s, so he gets an extra d6.
Okay.
Ooh, 31 damage.
All right. As it moves across, some actual sparks pushing out of his chest, blood flying to the side, hitting the ground. He's barely holding on. You can see him still held up, his muscles bulging as he's trying to move, but he can't.
I would like to, do it again.
All right, roll to hit.
Come on. What happens if I get a nat 20? Does that mean I can triple the damage on my dice?
I don't know.
I'd say no, because it makes it a critical. It doesn't make him vulnerable.
That's true.
So I'd say no, technically.
Supposed to be on my side, homie.
Look, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them, and even then, I don't like doing that. Now, if I had did my thing on him, maybe.
What'd you roll?
I rolled this 23 to hit.
That hits.
I wish it was nat 20. So cool. God, how the time? 23 damage.
How would you like to do this?
How is he bound right now?
Currently, he's got his morning star kind of up above his head, and his muscles and veins are just bulging as he's trying to wrench free of Rem's magic. As you just slashed across his chest, slashed across it again, and you're watching the wounds trying to desperately close over.
Rigor mortis.
So yeah, I'd like to basically impale him with my greatsword, grab the morning star out of his hands, and just slowly caress his chin with it, and then decapitate him.
As you hear him go, and you grab, dragging the pointed edge across his chin, and then swing around as his head hits the ground. The body's still held up by Rem's hold person. You wielding his morning star right now?
I'm gonna take it with me, but then I'm gonna take my greatsword back.
All right. Okay. Is that your turn?
What an ominous question.
There's still mans behind me, so yeah.
All right.
Haha, now I have a morning star.
Suna, what are you doing?
Oh, wait. Wrong sheet. I'm just gonna swing at this dude with my, sword.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
I just realized something very.
An 11?
11 does not hit as it deflected off of his morning star.
Alright. I got a con save. I'm gonna use Quicken Spell.
Okay, what are you casting?
Poison Spray.
That's a 12.
Ooh, failure. Oh, he's not gonna feel good after this. 18.
18. You watch as he deflects it with the morning star, and you actually use it as an opening to press your left hand against his face, and just as the purple liquid is expunged from your hand, he falls over.
Cool. Poor guy. Was this dude still on the roof?
Yes, he is.
Okay. I'm gonna move so I can see him just a little bit better.
Okay. As you move towards him, you can see there are two other guys, one kind of getting up from falling over there as well, to the side.
Oh, hey, there is people over there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. That would have been the Goliath's turn, but he's a little under the weather. Yeah.
He's a bit heels overhead right now.
So Zex, your turn.
Oh yeah, such a good one. I'm gonna call lightning right here.
Okay.
Back save.
That is a 13.
I dropped one. Uh, 13 fails.
Okay.
25 damage.
25 damage. As you watch the lightning spark down and just you watch as his body fries instantly.
Cool.
Anything else?
I don't think there are any more enemies, are there? Am I missing something?
There are people on the
three over
roof.
here.
There are people by Suna.
Yes.
There are two to your left, two to your right that you can see
Got it,
right
I was
now, or
missing.
three to your right that you can see right now.
3 to my right. Yep, okay. Nope, that's it for my turn, though.
Okay. By the way, is spiritual weapon concentration?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right.
It has an exact duration of a minute, but it's not concentration.
All right, Rem, it's your turn.
Did I notice the guy firing the bolt?
At you? Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a peek, I guess. It was over here, right?
Yeah, far to the left side. There are still the two guys that were firing at you, but
That's fine. Can I see what they were firing at?
make a perception check.
Nat 20 for a total of 25.
Nat 20, as you are moving through, you can see two figures. One with a knife in his hand, purple-skinned, moving through. The other one, a woman with red hair and a crossbow. Seems like Mordak and Elise are coming.
Okay, no. Which one fired the thing? This one?
Yeah.
Have him give me a. He hasn't been hurt, so have him give me a dex save.
18.
That passes.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to take the last little bit of my move, so I can. Right. Pardon me.
Okay. It's Darren's turn. As he is going to. I think he's only at 40. I have to check real quick. I think he might have 50 already. No, he's got 40. So he's gonna go there, and you watch as he pulls out two knives that he seemed to have kept with him, two small darts, and throws them as they both kind of clatter off the guy's armor. That is his turn. Is the guard's turns. As Rem, you're more scary than Darren. Sorry. You're gonna take two crossbow shots.
Let me have them.
14 and 10.
Neither of those hit.
Suna. These guys are not trying to get close to you. So you're taking.
After just watching me kill 5 of their friends, I wouldn't want to get close to me either.
17 and
Ooh,
8.
that hits.
So one hits you. That does 10 points of damage.
Oh, damn!
It's finally one of the crossbows actually hit strongly. Rem, you watch the two guys swinging as they take out Morning Stars. First one is missing whatever he's going at. Second one's also missing. That is the guards' turns.
Who's swinging at what?
Mordak, as you're watching him like block, come over,
Can I
stab.
see him? Where is he?
He is.
Is he like here? Or up here?
He is. Good point. Just to have him there for you. He is like right here as they're swinging and moving to him.
Where's Elise?
Elise is a little bit more easily seen by you. She's right here, and you see her pulling back the crossbow, shooting.
Oh, did I? Okay.
All right. That is the guards' turns. Gilgamesh.
Yes.
It's your turn.
My turn. Oh, well, here's the thing. I can't do anything.
Can you help
Because-
Suna before she gets murdered?
Like, how do you expect? What do you want me to do?
Or don't? I don't know.
Just run over here.
What happens if I go into the light circle?
Oh, that's gone. It's just
That doesn't exist anymore.
the circle still remains because it's being a bitch.
Oh, right. Okay.
That guy's on a roof. Remember that.
Yeah. No, we got it. We're good. Okay, so we're gonna use my movement. Move here. So I have a javelin, right?
Yep.
I want to throw it at this man all the way over there.
Okay. I believe that's disadvantage.
Is it?
I believe
Double check it.
javelins only have a 60-foot.
Hold on. Let me look.
It is a range of 30 to 120. You are definitely at disadvantage.
Damn.
It's disadvantage no
There
matter
is
who
no
you throw it
way.
at.
Yeah. We'll throw it. Yeah, we'll just throw it at the guy far away.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Hold on. Okay, disadvantage. And is it normal? Like the same thing as just swinging?
It's strength plus proficiency, so I believe so, yeah.
That's still a 19.
19 hits.
There you go.
Roll your d6 of damage.
Yeah. That would be 9 damage.
All right.
Ooh.
The javelin
Hell yeah.
thrown stabs into him, finding a chunk in his arm, and you hear him softly cry out. At your turn, Gil?
Yeah, that was the last javelin I had.
Okay. Suna, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move right there. And I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at my friend on the
Which one specifically?
the dude on the roof.
Okay.
Where? Okay. So 26 for both of them.
26 hits.
I would hope so. That's just. So that is 12 damage
Okay.
total.
All right, as the 2 green bolts you spray out from your left hand strike him in the chest, he kind of stumbles for a second, almost loses his footing, and catches himself.
Well, we can't have that. So let's quicken spell real quick and hit him again.
Okay.
What the fuck? The first one is a 26,
Hits.
and the second one is a 25.
Both hit.
That is 12 total.
12 total as he's moving his way back up, strikes him again as he's trying to keep control of his stuff. He's actually using his Morning Star to help him get stay onto the roof, and you hit him as it holds across, and he kind of kneels down, barely hanging on. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Zex.
So it was, what, 120 feet or 60 feet from this point in any direction?
100 or 60, yep, 60 outwards, yep.
No, nothing is in range.
There's 2 guys on the roof, I think.
I think... Give me a second.
Yeah, that guy's on there's 1 guy on the roof, at the very least. Let me check the other roof.
Oh,
guy.
I couldn't see him.
Yeah, there's 1 guy on the roof by Reb.
Okay. And there's this guy, that guy. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one it's Rems that is in range.
Well, I believe I can still reach this other guy, can't I? Yeah.
Okay.
So that's who all hits. I need a dex save.
All right. 7.
No.
Rem, you're on deck.
Okay.
$29 damage.
29 points of damage. As Suna, you're watching the 4 rays slam into him as he's desperately trying to claw his way up. Lightning comes down and literally blasts off the roof of that part of the roof of the building with him along with it as he slams to the side, tumbles down to the ground. Dead.
Yeah, man, fuck that guy.
Got hit by 5 things. Zex, are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay, Rem, your turn.
I'm making my way towards Mordak because he's going to die. So I can make it to here. Poggers. Right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Darren, on a scale from 1 to whatever HP is, how are you feeling?
As you're running, I'm not feeling good.
Okie doke. Has this dude right here been injured?
I believe he is not. No, he is not.
I had him give me a dex save and he passed. Have him just give me a con save. That's fine.
Con save. 20.
Ooh, this dude's surviving.
Anything else, Rem?
I can move my shovel a bit more.
Sure.
Um,
You can move 20 feet around.
I'm gonna do the math on if this is more than no, because I can spawn at 60 feet. I don't think there's a range where it can't be near me. How many turns has it been since I spawned this?
I think you've done half. I think it's been like 5 or 6.
Okay, so I can move it 20. I can move it over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
All right.
And I'll let everyone know if I can that Mordak's over here. I'm gonna go help.
Okay. Darren is going to rush over to this guy, and he's going to put his first 2 attacks into him. 13, which misses, and a 20, which hits. doing 7 points of damage. And he is going to make him do a con save. Got a 12, and that guy is stunned. He's going to do his bonus action attack at advantage. That is a 19 that hits and does 10 points of damage. Just crack, crack. And the guy you see just kind of Morningstar lolls to the side. That is Darren's turn. Now the guard's turns. As you're kind of coming up to Mordak, you watch as he slams 2 attacks into one of the guards. And is just trying to like move out of the way. Elise has released her bolt, hitting. One of the guards looks messed up, but both of them are still going. The guards are swinging on Mordak. 22 for each of the first one will hit. And then a 20 for the second. So that's 4, 8, 13 total points of damage to Mordak.
How's he looking?
He's struggling. He's just kind of gritting his teeth and doing his best, doing what he can. And you see, as kind of a response to the guy hitting him, he just pushes out his elbow, cracks the guy across the face again, and you see some teeth and spittle hit the ground of the guard. So as the guard directly in front of Mordak looks messed up.
He's trying.
He's doing what he can.
He's 2/3 fucked, give or take, right?
Way more than 2/3.
Oh no!
Oh, Mordak? Mordak's 2/3.
Yeah.
2/3 fucked. Yeah. The guard is way more than 2/3.
He's like 1/8.
Gil, your turn. Or wait, no, there's still guards about to shoot at Suna. Sorry.
Oh. No, it's okay. You can forget about it.
Zex, there's a guard on the roof that's going to shoot at you.
Hooray.
That's a nat 20.
Wow, I'm so happy.
Poor guy.
I might just die.
7 points of piercing.
Okay.
As you take a crossbow bolt.
What did you roll? Did you roll a 2? It got doubled to 4 plus 3?
He's not happy. It's okay. Suna, you're taking 2 crossbow bolts.
No.
That is a 11 and a 16.
The 16 hits.
As one bolt streaks towards you, you get hit in the shoulder and take 9 points of damage.
Fuck. Ow.
How many guards do we have left?
We got the 2 on my end.
There's one up here on the roof that's untouched. And then there's 2. There's one right here. And then there's one right here.
All right.
There's a lot more than we anticipated, but it's okay.
So,
I think we'll be okay.
Gil, it's your turn.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, you see, I'm not a man who can do very much.
You're not wearing... Did you not activate your boots?
He doesn't
already
have the
used my
boots
boots.
anymore. He used it.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I wore them a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move my
You have
movement.
to pay attention.
If I try really, 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 really hard, do you think I can reach and swing at him? Like if
I mean, you can whiff,
and on
but
my tiptoes? Well, no, not
You have
even.
another javelin?
No. I
you'd
don't
have to
want-
use your action to dash.
I mean, I don't have to.
I mean, you could just stay there.
But I'm going to. Action dash.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Suna, your turn.
Cool. Well, I'll go the other way. I'm gonna rush up to this dude.
All right.
And I'm gonna cast poison spray on him.
Okay. Con save.
Yeah.
13.
Well, that sounds like a failure. Oh, that's not great. That's 9 total.
Okay. Spray across him. He just kind of retches as it coats his body. He's still up and still looking decent.
Wait, where'd everything go? There we go. I'm gonna burn one of my 2nd level slots to get back 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
For my bonus action. Well, that will be my turn.
All right. Zex, it is now your turn.
Let's strike this guy up here.
Okay. Natural 20, dex save.
Well, he definitely
That guy's way too lucky.
makes it, I suppose.
This one?
No, not the one by Dayron. He's out of.
18.
It's the one on the roof. 18 halved. All
I
right.
didn't even see this guy.
As it slams down onto the roof, kind of dives out of the way, gets back up. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Rem, your turn.
I'm gonna have the guy in front of Mordak give me a con save.
Okay. That's a 16.
That's a failure. He's hurt, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
That's 7. Oh no, that's not the right number. I'm sorry. That's 20 damage.
You watch as the bell slams into the back of his head and he just falls.
And I'm gonna move my shovel up here and attempt to crack this dude.
All right, roll to hit.
25?
That hits.
This is a 4th level, so this is 2d8s. Fuck! 7 damage. I rolled double once.
7 as it across him. That's your turn.
That's all I can do, yes.
All right, it is now Darren's turn as he's going to lay into the stunned individual. That's a natural 19. That's going to hit, dealing 6 points of damage. For his second attack, as he comes around, cracks with a 21. 8 more points of damage as you hear, like, the guard's bottom lip probably gets, like, crushed into this teeth, and you hear a sound. His bonus action. That is a 18. Hits. Does 8 points of damage as you watch the stun guard take the 3 blows in rapid succession and fall. It's his turn. He's also going to try to get out of the line of fire. Just kind of take a breath for a second. It is now the guard's turns. As the one up by Mordak swings on him twice. 16 and 11 does not hit. The one with the spiritual weapon is going to shoot at Zex. That is a 11. The one on Gilgamesh is going
That does not hit.
drop his crossbow, take 2 attacks. That is a 17 and a 16.
17 hits.
That does 5 points of piercing damage.
Round 2.
And Suna, this guy's going to throw his crossbow to the side as well and attack you. 2 attacks. A 9 and a 21.
Yeah, okay.
You are dealt 9 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
What if, and hear me out here,
I'm hearing you out here.
Suna wasn't dealt 9 points of damage. Am I in 30 feet? I'm easily within 30 feet. What if, right, hear me out here, it was 14 less?
Sure. So Suna takes no damage as you watch kind of a spiritual dragonborn kind of block the hit, Suna. Okay.
Thanks, dog. Appreciate it.
As Rem, as you're kind of casting spells up, you can actually see other men that you notice along the roof beginning to run. As it seems that people that have not engaged in the battle yet are starting to flee.
Damn bitches.
Don't.
Losers.
Okay.
They all listen to Weezer.
No.
Gil, it is now your turn.
This man is about to get bop, 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 bop to the top. Beat his ass.
I'm gonna listen to one Weezer song. What should it be?
21.
Suzanne, what's that Weezer song about the Japanese girl?
God, I don't actually know.
Gil, what'd you
I'll be
get?
honest.
I got a 21.
21 hits.
Oh, shit. I died.
18
I'll text
damage.
it
You
to
watch
the
as the
camera.
sword streaks across his armor, opening a large portion of it and streaking against the armored metal and then the ground as well. He is messed up, but he's not dead.
What if I did it again?
Sure, you can try.
27.
That hits. Let's see if you get him.
My confidence is high. We got a 15 damage.
Not
I'm like 3
quite.
Yeah.
Is it strike across? He is effed, but like he's barely hanging on. Suna, your turn.
Okay. Can I get a con save from poison spray?
All right. 4.
That sounds pretty good to me. Oh. 16.
16. You push out your left hand, and it kind of the purple liquid sprays across his face. He's barely holding on as well, but he's still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna use Quicken Spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. Are you aiming at the one right in front of you?
Yeah.
That would be at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet because it's ranged.
Poison spray?
No, Eldritch Blast.
Is it too late to change?
You can change it. You'd know that you're a little crowded to reach your hand straight out and, you know.
Let's do Shocking Grasp instead.
Okay.
Well, that's not great. Does an 11 touch him?
11 does not. As he pushes away and actually punches your hand with the hilt of his morning star. Stings a bit, but you just kind of shake it off.
Okay, rude.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Zex.
Well. I guess I'll just move this way as far as I can.
Alright.
And then I should be just close enough for a shatter, maybe? Yeah, so I'll cast shatter right there in a second level slot, so normal.
Okay.
So I need a con save.
That is a 5.
Does not succeed. Gonna be 21 points of damage.
You watch Gil as the man in front of you, kind of bleeding, blood coming out of his mouth already, swings up, and you hear as the morning star flies out of his hand, and he falls to the ground. Is that your turn, Zex?
Yeah.
Alright. Rem, it's your turn.
I'm gonna have the guy in front of Mordak. I don't think he's injured, but I'm gonna have him give me a con save anyway.
Alright. He is not injured.
Elise hasn't shot him once.
Oh, nope. Elise shot him once. He is injured. I just checked him. So he is injured. That is a 20 con save, though.
Look, I did the best I could. I'm gonna try to bop the dude that's on the roof with the shovel.
Okay.
That's not hitting. I'm not having a good day.
As the shovel
I-
sparks into the roof.
I gotta start making my way back to everybody else. I can't play Hero Comics for.
All right. So it is Darren's turn. He is going to make an athletics check. Do scale. And then he is moving up behind the guy. And he's going to spend his last key point to do patient defense. Alright. This is the guards' turns. As first, you can hear the sound of Mordak critting the guard up there. And doing 11 points of damage with that one, and then hitting again. Doing 11 points of damage. Wow, that crit sucked. And Elise takes a shot. Not hitting as it sparks off the armor. The guard is going to try and hit Mordak. Disadvantage. Nat 1 as Mordak takes his reaction. Doesn't hit. The other attack the guard does is a 14, as Mordak is fine. Last guy on Suna. Oop.
Come on, bitch.
2 attacks on you, Suna.
Yeah.
That is a 7 and a 19.
Yeah, the 19 hits.
That is 5 points of piercing damage as the Morningstar, as he batters your hand out of the way, just swings the Morningstar, cracks across your face. You can hear a of your jaw.
What if,
Gilly?
and again, please,
Gilliam.
Gilliam?
hear me out here.
Gilliam.
Oh. Hold on.
What do you got?
Oh, that's fine. What if they took 8 less damage?
I'd be really into that.
All right. As it, you can feel, even as it's pushing, the blow becomes soft, and you feel the white light on your face as it protects you.
Aw.
All right. It's that guy's turn. Yeah, that's all the guards left. Gil, it's your turn.
Gilliam's turn.
I'm gonna pull a quick 180
Okay.
And let me just check.
I think you can make it.
Just gotta make sure.
that.
I would like to kill this man.
Sure. Roll to hit.
18.
18 hits.
16 damage.
As you push forward, you watch Suna's face being protected from the white, ghostly light of your ancestors' protection. As you cruise forward, swing up the sword, and it just arcs across, opening up his chest and neck as he falls over.
Who's next? Who's gonna get a
Other people
sword?
are on the other side.
Oh, yes, they are.
Darren's fighting a guy on the roof, and that's the only one you actually see.
So I still have a solid 20 feet.
What you doing, Lord Bud?
I'm gonna make my way down right there. Boop.
All right. Suna, your turn.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Let me zoom back in a little bit. Right there. I'm gonna move right here. And then I think he's in range. Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot that dude with an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
The first one is a 12.
You watch the green energy arc out in two rays. One of them deflects off of his shoulder piece of his armor, not doing anything.
How about a 16?
16 also, as the two bolts scatter.
What is? I'm gonna burn a first level slot to get back 2 points.
Okay. Zex, your turn.
Okay. I am going to move back the 40 feet. And that guy should be within 60. So yeah, I'll cast... How high is the roof?
Roof is about 10 feet up. You're still
So
within
I guess
60.
I'll cast a... Yeah, I'll cast a shadow 10 feet off the ground.
Aren't you
right
using
there,
your
so it doesn't
lightning
hit
anymore?
I don't know. I guess I could. I
That's
guess
what
I'll
I'd
use
be
my
doing.
lightning.
I'd save my spell slots.
All right. Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14.
Does not succeed. 25.
25. As it sparks into the roof, Darren's in a defensive stance kind of pushes backward. As the roof kind of erupts, the man falls a smoking crisp. All right.
Okay.
That's your turn. Unless if you're moving.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Rem.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's me at all. I can move up 15 feet though and change that. So 5 and 15. Have him give me a con save.
What are you casting?
Toll the Dead.
17.
It is not a good day for
It's
me.
not a good day. All right. It's your turn.
Are there any more guards on the other side?
No.
You do not see them. You saw some of them jumping, climbing down from roofs and running.
Everything looks clean, so
Okay.
I mean, I'll wait here.
All right. It's Darren's turn as he is going to make a quick acrobatics check as he just kind of jumps, thuds off of the side of the roof and is beginning to make his way to the others. As this happens, Rem and Darren, you can see Mordak makes his 3 attacks, and one of them connects to glance off the armor. His fist slams into the guy's face, doing 7 points of damage. You watch as that one falls. Off. As he's holding the knife in a backwards, like underhanded or overhanded hand motion, just breathing heavily, you can see his face already slicked with blood. As you guys just hear the quiet sounds of the town.
How's everybody feeling?
Could be better.
Get close. Come on.
And you guys all can see now, as you make your way over, the forms of Mordak and Elise kind of emerging from the side. As they both kind of look at you and... Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, but we're 2 barons down.
2.
Selmith and the general.
Wonderful.
Take a look over there.
Hooray.
Ugh. As the lightning and spiritual weapon fizzle out.
Is actually
Can I
for healings?
No, I'm coming over for healing.
can I give Gil a high five?
Sure.
Will Gil accept my high five?
As you put your hand up for a high five, he just kind of looks at you. He just doesn't do anything.
Bruh.
I'm gonna high five my own hand.
He'll just give you like the smallest, slightest, just like kind of a nod.
So, how many people
Like,
do we
yeah.
have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elise is untouched. That makes 5. Okie dokie. Let's get to work.
Oh,
Using a 3rd level slot, I'm going to cast Aura Vitality, and we're going to start going with everybody. I can only give everybody 2, so you're going to have to just don't be mad at me.
Okay.
Suna? That's 7 for the first healing, and 10 for the second.
Thank you.
Gil, it's 4 for the first healing, 8 for the second. Darren, it's 5 for the first one, 7 for the second.
thank you.
Mordak, it's 5 for the first, 8 for the second. Zex, are you actually hurt? Like, you're hurt from last time. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm hurt from last time.
Zex is like barely holding on.
7 for the first one, and 4 for the second one.
Appreciate.
That feels a lot better. Oh.
Thank you.
I've got only a little bit more for that, so let's clear out, yeah?
Elise
Yeah.
kind of steps forward as you're doing this. Where are they?
Come on. I know. Let's go. I'll lead her while you guys talk.
As Rem kind of walks Elise further into the building, as they two those two disappear, Mordek kind of comes with like, all right, how? I take it successful then. Just looking over you three.
Well, I mean, we were successful with these two at the very least.
Right. Wonderful. Let's get the girls, and then go. I'm not built for fighting. As Rem, you go in, and you see Elise just kind of, the crossbow clatters to the ground, and she goes and hugs her child, and she kind of looks back, and first you see her face in confusion that she's blindfolded, and then she looks over at the bodies, and realization dawns on her. Let's go. And you can see the girl just kind of still having the ring kind of held up to her ear, just like who's quietly just kind of mumbling to herself. Who's, right, and she just kind of begins. Elise just kind of begins pulling her, and she grabs one of the other conscious kids. So there are several unconscious kids. Where you guys, you have 5 unconscious, or no, you have 4 unconscious. Sorry, 4 unconscious girls, 3 conscious.
11.
Yeah. The 3 can walk. As Elise kind of unbinds the part of the rope that was stopping them from standing, like getting up and walking, and she leads them. The other ones, Mordak will come in and pick up 1. Darren will pick up another. There are 2 left.
I'll follow in after Mordak and pick up the other 2.
Okay. They're very light, as they are very young girls. This Mordak's just, alright, we should be off. The 3 that are awake and can move by themselves can come back to the to Oz. You all know. You head that way. Gilgamesh, since you are carrying one, you come with me. Darren, you're carrying one, you come with me. I want as little eyes to see multiple safe houses as possible. The rest of you, Elise, will bring you back to the other one. It's been a hard day's work. Any questions?
I want to check the Goliath's body.
I was going to say checking the bodies would be a good thing to do.
I'm just going to check the Goliath. I'm going to assume these other dudes don't have anything of interest.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Can I have some bardic inspiration?
You can have... Can I just assist him and give him advantage?
Well,
Sure.
because I'm using guidance.
You can assist
Okay,
him
sure.
as well.
You can...
Oh, you got a bardic inspiration?
Yeah, you can have bardic inspiration and I'll assist you.
You have advantage.
That's my...
Advantage? A D10 and a D4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That was my
bro.
last inspiration charge, though.
Oh, Lord. I'm about to see the cavity search. Okay. 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 This is a 31.
So, as you look over him, his morning star, which Gil took, is no longer there. His armor itself just seems to be exceptionally gilded, built specifically for his masculine form. He himself does not seem to have any rings, any bands, anything besides his elegant armor, which has gold on it. With that investigation, I will tell you, he looks, with a lack of a better term, arcane jacked. He looks even stronger than a Goliath should look naturally.
Steroids.
Yeah.
You'll never get
Arcane
the
But there's
steroids.
nothing special on him, and you are sure of that.
I'll take his armor. It probably would sell for a bit.
Okay. As you begin just unclipping, unfastening his armor, with this quiet, a thing that you guys all notice now is you don't hear, and looking around, you don't see any crows. For the first time since you've been in Foremount.
I've killed Crow Jesus, so.
Right. When you're done looking through bodies, Elise will take you back to the safe house. Gil, Darren, please come with me.
Is Elise keeping her daughter, or is her daughter going with the other ones?
The 3 alive ones, Mordek said, can come back to the safe house.
So it's Elise's daughter.
Yes, Elise's daughter is one of the 3. And Elise's daughter is currently, she has taken the blindfold off, and it doesn't really matter, though, because she has kind of picked up her daughter, and her face is just pressed into Elise's shoulder.
I want to get my ring back from the little girl.
If you want to go and talk to her, yeah.
I am. I'm gonna, like, gently tug on the finger she has the ring on and say, "Can I have this back now?"
Yeah. Elise just kind of pulls up the girl's hand gently and just eases the ring off the finger and hands it. Thank you.
No problem.
Us seeing this, Zex is gonna put his ring back on.
Finally.
Follow me. And Gil, are you following Mordek?
I am.
All right. As you guys just kind of quickly make your way through the streets, the party's separating as Mordek, Darren, and Gilgamesh go up north as the rest of you head back to the west. You can see, as you guys moving through houses, Mordek seems to be looking for a specific one, and as you come across one with like a small pile of like maybe no more than 5 bricks outside of the porch, he comes in and knocks not on the door but on the window. As you see the window kind of open up, and you can see a older bearded man. What? Oh shit. Right. And Mordek hands the kid over, gestures over for you and Darren to kind of step up. As Darren steps up, hands the kid, the guy has kind of put down, and you can look in, and it seems that the guy has already kind of began like setting out water, began setting out some food, and setting out some rags to help bandage wounds as well. Right. Hand him in.
I'll step up to the window and hand him in.
Jesus Christ. Bastards think that they can just take our kids and get away with it. He pulls them 2 in. You can see him setting them down slowly. Right. I'll do what I can, Modak. You get these bastards. Of course. We need to rest, though. Gilgamesh, Darren, you have no idea this house exists. Let's go. As you all begin heading through. Eventually, Elise gets Rem, Zex, and Suna, as well as the 3 kids, back to the safe house as you guys push and step down the ladder. The girls having their ropes slowly untied and watched as they're ushered into the actual place. You guys head down, and as of the moment, it is just you guys. As you guys kind of settle, Elise just kind of staying, just kind of coddling her daughter. The other two girls sprawl out on beds. One of them, Elise, takes a second and pulls a sheet off, strips it down with a knife, and begins like wrapping it around her neck wound. Zek, Suno, Rem, you guys are just there.
We would have been gentler if we could, but
I understand. It's terrible things need to be done, but they're necessary. I'm just fortunate to have her back. Thank you.
she's a feisty one. She threatened to stab me with a stick.
Why would you do that? I'm sorry. He just kind of looks over at you, Rem.
It's okay. It's okay.
You didn't mean that.
I understand. You were afraid. It's okay.
He just kind of takes her back up in her arms. He's like, shh. It's all right. It's all right. As the three of you are in the underground place, if there's anything you guys want to do, it takes about an extra 10 minutes before Gil, Darren, and Mordak re-arrive. If you guys need to do anything.
Nah.
No.
How's everybody feeling?
Okay. Could be better, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
I could do more healing, or I could save my spell just in case.
Save it.
Let's say save it just in case.
I can give one more person a first level cure wounds.
Or you could save it.
I could, but I
Just
think we should go back to the cart.
Just save it.
10 minutes later, you guys hear Mordak quickly, deftly descending the ladder, then Darren, then Gilgamesh. Mordak, still kind of breathing heavily, just kind of looks and... Well, color me impressed. Fantastic. I take it things could have gone smoother, but still. 2 for 1. You have, done so much in one day. And kind of sits down and rubs his shoulder, which has taken a bit more of a beating. So, anything else planned for today?
Nope.
Fair.
Rest.
Fair.
What time is it?
It's kind of hard to judge exact time, but you're guessing you've probably gotten to like maybe like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Alright.
So you guys just bedding down?
I mean, I can explain to Mordak why we made the choices that we did, if he's curious.
I mean, I'm just curious how you've done it. Specifics. Yeah. The Goliath, the general, is no small feat. I've watched him rip men in half.
The stronger they are physically, they're typically a lot weaker to magical effects. If I told you how I did it, you'd probably laugh.
I need a good joke.
I used magic to paralyze him and held him down while my dragonborn friend here proceeded to, for lack of a better term, cave his shit in.
I just fitting in for a man who straps people down and removes their arms.
He did make that threat, yeah.
I'm sure he would have made good on it. Oh. This is a wonderful day.
So we dealt with Selmith, so you should be able to move a little easier.
Right.
That was our reasoning when we killed her first.
I noticed the birds being gone.
And then the Goliath was an accident, but maybe it'll weaken their guards. So that leaves us with the emissary.
Shake their resolve at the very least. It is everyone's alright, I assume. That is good. This is not as much of a suicide mission that I assumed.
We got really close a couple of times.
Can see. I mean, it is obvious the wounds. Not all of you have been just damaged by blade. Gilgamesh, there's the marks on your arm. Do they still hurt?
Do they? Still
No, they
hurt?
don't.
That's a nat 20 on my medicine check for Gil.
As
a
it,
total of 25.
yeah, as it looks,
Cool.
there are two like puncture holes and then like teeth marks in between, as those puncture holes have left basically black spots among Gil. I believe Zex got bit by Selmath, and he has something similar on his shoulder.
Yes.
That's weird.
Could you describe it again for me real quick?
There are two puncture marks with teeth marks in between.
Are you guys not feeling any side effects?
Any side effects? Nothing?
No, they're just... It doesn't even really hurt when you poke at them.
2 puncture marks.
You know what that
like
makes me think of?
Arcana check the puncture marks or something?
Sure.
I just like, yeah, I don't know what.
I'll give you guidance.
What does guidance give me?
It gives you D4 that you roll and add to the roll.
A 9.
It's a wound, but as far as you can tell, it is
puncture.
just of the flesh.
Mm.
Is the healing I gave not closing it up?
No.
Just seems like another wound to me.
No. No.
It does not. It seems to have
Something else going
remained
on
the
here.
same from when they had suffered it. The other wounds, the beatings, the punctures that Gil and Zex has received from the crossbows, the spells, the morning stars, seem to, if not fully heal from your healing magic, rescind a bit. Bleeding has stopped, other things, but these could have looked like it had just happened.
What if you put your finger in it? How does that feel?
Please tell me, Suno, which one of these fine gentlemen would you like to put your finger in their puncture hole?
Do it to me. I'll be fine.
Yeah, Zach. Gil's scary.
I'm not. Not
Um,
even a little scary.
In a
No.
different way.
Is you just kind of
Alright, I'll finger Zex's hole.
as you poke in Zex at first, you don't think they've actually done it yet, and you're kind of waiting. And sooner you get up to about the fingernail before it stings Zex, and you pull away, jerk, automatically just But when you first touch it, doesn't hurt at all.
That answers that question, I guess.
Hooray.
Did my medicine check tell me anything?
Well, did you roll?
25? I nat 20'd it?
Awesome. You can tell that this is not a generally natural form of damage. This is a necrotic type of damage, as the flesh seems to have been marred as well as just hurt.
It's like it's not like the Inferno wounds, because I know what those look like.
No, it is different.
Almost like the flesh in that area has like died in some way.
Yeah.
Wild. Hate it when that happens.
I want to know why both bite marks look exactly the same.
Well,
Probably because
The-
we
They
were
have
bit by the
differences in
same
size,
person.
but they're
differences
roughly,
in size.
They didn't come from the same person.
No, you can tell that one of them was made by a bigger individual, the one on Gil, as it's also more of like a pulling motion as some of the teeth marks kind of like drag across the skin. Zex is more factual, biting in and holding.
There was no dragging or anything when I blasted her with the dissonant whispers and she jerked off of me.
She kind of opened her mouth to scream, so not as much. It's not a perfect puncture wound,
Right.
but it's a lot more perfect than Gil's.
Got it.
That's cool, I guess.
Is it cool? I don't think it's that cool. I think it's bodes ill for us. Whatever.
I've never
Let's
seen
just-
anything like this, have I?
No?
I mean, like snakes,
It's not even that similar to
Or
a
like
snake puncture wound,
spiders.
as like
but
snakes and spiders you've been able to heal.
they're really close. Like, this is weird. I'll attempt an Arcana check, I guess, and I'll give myself guidance.
Do you want? No, I don't have any more
I
inspiration. Never
don't
mind.
have any more. Oh shit. Also 9.
9, yeah, it seems just
Damn.
of the flesh.
This still worries me greatly.
Can I Arcana check my own wound? Is that something I can do?
As you're looking at your shoulder, it's kind of hard to look down. I'll give you disadvantage on it.
Have
Okay.
guidance.
Can I help?
thank-
Can I help him to have just roll normal?
Sure.
I've got a
Okay.
mirror.
As soon as canceling out the disadvantage.
Wow, I know nothing. I'm not even gonna waste the guidance.
Okay.
You might as well. It's only good for a minute and only works on checks.
Sure, whatever. I'll use it. Yeah, no, that's 6.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
you
for
can't you
just
can,
not
you can
meant to
barely
know.
see it. You can see like the blackened flesh up by your shoulder, but that's about it. Can't even really see the puncture.
Great.
Did you also roll a 2?
I rolled a 3. Oh, so it would have been 7. My bad. I
Yeah.
rolled a 1 on the guidance. I got a +3.
It doesn't make a difference.
Does not make
No.
a difference.
We're just not allowed to know, I guess.
Yeah, it is
I'll keep an eye on this.
rough.
Well, why don't we take a
that's good
sleep
idea.
and see how we feel after that? Who knows? Maybe they'll fade away into nothing.
I'd be into taking sleep.
Right. Ugh. I'd be up for it. There's enough cots. So you guys just sleeping, or is there anything else you guys want to do?
I'm going back to the cart.
Oh. Okay.
Do you want someone to come with you?
You're
Just in
welcome
case?
to. I should be okay.
It is
Uh,
probably never okay to go alone, just to say.
I'll go with Rem.
Alright. You two be,
I mean, unless you
Safe
think the
then.
horses will be okay for a night.
I mean, if you think they're still there. I don't know the Barons as being honest people. Especially now that two of them are gone.
I'll go. I'll take my broom and I'll come back here.
Okay. Are you bringing Suna with you? Because Suna's volunteered.
So you can chill here. I'll be quick.
Alright.
Alright. As you peel out, how high off the ground are you? How...
I'm gonna take my full 50.
Okay,
Like
so
I want to be out of range. I don't want to be seen.
50 feet up, okay, as you kind of go up into the air. As you move your way over to the cart, please make me a perception check.
14.
14. All right, as you kind of coast your way over and around, you can see the streets do seem to be empty until you make your way towards the main road that heads out of Foremount on the way to find your cart. There you can see two large carts packed with different different types of... One of them has a bunch of grains, mostly wheat in it. The other seems to be loaded with different types of fruits, apples, and grapes, and those kind of things, as it's kind of moving into the city. The people just look downtrodden. Some guards standing over you, over them, and just kind of walking next to it. As you move closer to the cart, you can see that it has a companion. There is another cart next to it, larger, wider than yours, with two large ox next to it, about like 15 feet away from your cart. On it, you can see a small camp with two tents has been set up, with some soldiers with crossbows just kind of waiting. On top of the cart, just kind of sitting, you can see a man in kind of like leather clothes and a kind of like scarf that moves around his neck and kind of falls down, a whip across his lap. Just kind of glance up, and you just see him kind of stand. The cart's still there. The horses are still there.
I'm gonna say into my ring, I think the foreman's guarding the cart. I can't get near it.
I'll answer. You got any ideas, or are you just gonna come back?
I'm gonna come back. He's got a whole little thing set up next to it. I don't really think I can do it. He hasn't gone in it. Zex, you haven't felt the rune go off, have you?
Have I felt the rune go off?
You have not.
The glyph?
It is not.
No, I have not.
He'd feel if it was dispelled too, right?
I believe... I'm not... I believe so.
They haven't gone into it, so...
He's just chilling. Do you want us to come and just help, or do we want to wait until tomorrow? I would prefer to wait until tomorrow.
I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. He's got workers out there. He's got like 8 guards with him. I'm assuming this is the foreman. Leather clothes, scarf with a whip.
I still have a ring, by the way. It does sound like him.
I know he has a ring. That's why I'm describing what he looks like.
Just thought Elise told me that you took back the other one. Yes, that sounds like the foreman. And I would steer clear.
He's made eye contact with me.
He wants you to come close.
I'm not dumb today.
Today.
I
Well,
don't-
if he's
I don't-
feeling brave, he'll probably challenge you if you get close enough. I assume he does not feel he is close enough to shout at you.
No, I'm very far away. I'm gonna make my way back.
I guess we'll know where to find him tomorrow.
Yeah, if he's still there.
He seems pretty intent and sitting on my shit, and I'm very mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take kindly to people that disrespect my things.
Is he doing something to it?
No, he's just sitting on it like a piece of shit, like he owns it.
He probably thinks he does. To be fair.
I'm coming back.
Right. As you kind of move your way back.
Am I seeing any crows? Am I being observed? Anything?
As you're making your way back, you rolled a 14. You see a shadow dart from one building to another.
Before I go in, I'm gonna touch down and try to weave my way through the alleys a bit.
Alright. Roll a stealth check for me.
Can I give myself guidance for this?
Sure.
I have disadvantage because of my armor.
Mm-hmm.
That gives me a 15.
15, okay. As you just kind of try to make your way through, you kind of weave back and forth through some until you feel like you should be okay. And you make your way into the underground, slip through the trap door, and you're now back in the hideout, as the rest of you can hear Rem descend the staircase, especially Zex. Gonna whip around and you're back.
So we dealing with him tomorrow?
Not like we have a choice. We're all pretty banged up.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to wait longer or just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll rest. Probably deal with it tomorrow.
So, how important is your cat to you?
Enough that I almost touched down on the ground and tried to fight him.
That's fair enough. Okay.
Enough that I have 2 explosive runes planted on it to make sure no one gets into it.
Isn't that kind of a mutually assured
Maybe
destruction?
3. Oh no,
I think only 2.
this is not your average cart.
It can survive explosions.
It has in the past.
It has, yes.
Yeah.
It's the craziest looking cart I've ever seen in my life.
Depending on.
It was a weird
One's
cart.
lightning, one's coal,
It is a weird cat.
and the inside of it is aligned with iron. So
Right.
we're not your normal roaming band of mercenaries.
You know,
Mike.
I figured that out, actually. Not the most observant, but it is not hard to tell some things.
What do you mean my carts? Carts. Fucking great. What's wrong with it?
There's
What's wrong with it?
nothing wrong with it. You've just made it unique for the situations that you are part of. That's all.
I mean,
we can rest and hope that he's not burn your cart and use it for firewood, and deal with it
if
in the
this
morning.
man burns my cart and turns it into firewood, I am literally going to scatter this man's ashes to the wind.
Well, it depends. Do you believe... I guess I might know him a bit better. If I believe that he'd rather burn it to make a point, or keep it as a trophy once you're dead. I feel he'll keep it for a trophy, so I think you are fortunate.
This man's not going to live to see the end of tomorrow.
Let's hope so.
What else do you know about the foreman? What's he like? You ever seen him fight anything?
I've seen him burn people to ashes. His whip is like a molten string of lava. It wraps around you and will not let go. Every single time as he clutches it, it burns deeper and deeper into your skin until you are bisected. He is a devil of a man. He takes pleasure in watching people squirm, beg.
Is it the same whip every time?
He started with a normal whip. He was simply the man in charge of the fields, but Tiber, a few years into his rule, gave him whips as presents. This is the most... He's used this one for maybe 5 years. It is the worst one so far. It stings, it wraps, it constricts you, it burns your flesh, bone, everything.
I've seen something like this before.
Have you?
A man I met when I went up north had... What was it? It was like...
Chains.
It was like chains. Like molten chains. I watched him grapple a giant with them.
I've not seen the foreman grapple a giant.
But I've seen something close to what you're talking about.
We killed him.
If you're referring to the guy who grappled the giant that Rem's referring to, Zex, you did not kill him.
Am I thinking of someone else?
I'm thinking of the general that came from Gondolin that like grappled the giant with his weapon that was on fire. I'm not thinking of the tiefling.
No.
Yes, I'm thinking of tiefling. My
You're
bad.
thinking of the tiefling? That was just normal chains. The half-orc captain from Gondolin that came, as he threw his mace out towards the giant, it turned and morphed into molten chains that wrapped around the giant and held it in place. To be fair, I've seen almost all of the barons kill someone. The one exception is the ambassador.
The ambassador's never killed anybody?
I've never seen it. She very well could have. Don't get me wrong. She is still
just doesn't have quiet to maintain image.
terrifying, but I have never personally seen her. No.
What about the groundskeeper?
He controls beasts that roam the inside of the castle.
What kind of beast? Like fur or like
Beasts of stone and clay and rock are the ones I've seen.
how many have you seen?
I've not been able to be in the castle much. I've seen one, and he was very mad that he brought it outside of the castle. But he said this one was his expendable one. So I assume there's more. How many, I have no idea. Right.
This is all important information.
I'm here to help.
So, the older girls.
Yes.
What are you gonna do if you can't help them? I saw one of the older ones literally. You've seen like area magic that just hurts everything, right?
I've watched you do it. That
Her
that
companion.
large light was quite a beacon, actually, for us.
Yes. She used that and hit her companion that was already unconscious and dropped her down 15 feet. And that one almost died. I think that one did die.
No, we saved her.
That one didn't die. The older ones might be beyond help. And if that's the case, I fear for what we're going to have to do.
Bernholt is he's good at what he does. I cannot guarantee you it will work, but the man will work himself to death before he says he's failed. He has means to bind them if they are out of hand.
You said Bernhold or something?
Bernholt, yes. Gilgamesh, actually, and Darren saw him. He's strong enough. I did not know that they were magical. I should warn him.
Divine magic.
I should warn him. That is depressing. Horrifying. Right. All we can do for the meantime is pray that they get well, pray that their parents are still alive, and then pray that we'll live to see the end of this.
If this doesn't go your way, you know you're going to have to leave town. I know this is your home and everything. If this doesn't work out, you're not going to be able to stay here at all. The juice isn't worth the squeeze at that point.
I could have run years ago. I could have. I don't know if I would have made it anywhere, but I could have left. It's not an option I'm giving myself. I can't. I was nothing. I was someone people checked on in a ditch to see if I drowned during the night. I drank myself silly every night. I finally started to become something, and I'm determined. I've started a terrible person. I will not end as one. You must understand.
Oh, I above everyone here, love a redemption story.
And you'll be fine with me. At least it's a little more boring. I'm just happy she has her daughter back. She's been strong. She's lost her husband. She's lost, we thought, everything. But we've managed to get something back. And that's worth everything.
When we eventually end up attempting to deal with Tiber, who's going to take over the town?
That's not something I'm worried about.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, but to the outside world, Fourmount is the biggest, like one of the most affluential crop producers on the continent. You're gonna have all sorts of nasty sorts trying to weasel their way into power. It might be something for you to think about.
No, no, no. I am, I am at my core bad person. I do not deserve any of that.
I don't mean you, but I mean like there's some the town respects somebody, don't they?
Um, I do not know. The town is fractured. Most of it does not know who they are right now, much less who they trust. Those who are still of their own minds are scared. The only person that has been willing to be looked at for support is myself, and as I told you, I am not a leader.
You may not be a leader, but you can recognize a bad one, so we'll take that for what it is.
Yes, I am. At the very least, I am something, even if it is bottom of the barrel. Right. This is terrible. But I count myself lucky. If not for you all, we'd still be hiding, still be running, still be just trying to survive rather than live. I thank you. I thank all of you. And I think I remember you told me you're didn't even mean to come here.
We came here only for the blacksmith. That's the only reason we came here.
And yet you're sticking around.
Well, we stuck around at Forminos too.
Yeah, we fought a war that wasn't even our business. We have a tendency to get mixed up in things just because it's fucking convenient. But I have my own business with Tiber, and I expected to deal with him eventually. Despise the undead above all else.
Right. Right, you did say something about that.
So, it was going to get dealt with eventually. Don't think no one's noticed your plight.
Well, I was sure no one noticed the plight until you had all come. Something is watching us. I do not know who, but something is. Otherwise, you all would have stayed away. Like sensible people. But I'm glad. Thank you.
I don't think this yet.
Right. Well, get some rest. And we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Alright. Is there anything you guys want to do before you go to sleep?
No.
I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith before I go to bed.
Okay.
I hope no one in here freaks out.
The little girl,
I'll try not to.
it's just kind of, and Elise is just kind of holding her. Shh, it's okay. They're fine. They're fine. And she just calms down. The other two girls have already passed out. Exhausted. Everyone else is used to this, somewhat.
I'm going to, before I go to sleep, I'm going to put a 4th level Call Lightning and a 1st level Healing Word into my Ring of Spellstoring.
Alright. As you guys do this, you guys all begin settling into different cots. As you all kind of begin drifting off. The wounds still healing. Gil and Zex, you can feel now less of just pain and more of just like, you know it's there. You with the marks in your arm, Zex with the mark in your shoulder, as you all drift off to sleep. And that's where we're ending it for tonight.
Wild.
I did not think we were going to deal with the Goliath today.
I didn't either, honestly.
Like, I didn't expect it. It was an accident. And I have one observation, which I don't think is true, because I don't think you'd give us 3 Barons on top of each other. I think one of the reasons we didn't have to deal with more reinforcements showing up is because when the Goliath was killed, he was paralyzed and couldn't send any messages. He couldn't ask for help.
All right. Whew. You guys did make it through technically 2 Barons in one go. Absolute, like, congratulations to you guys. And no one even went down.
That's very surprising. I got scared for Suna here and there.
I think
I was hearing a lot of 9s.
this was like Suna's best.
Oh, Suna carved through people.
Yeah. Like, this was the best like round like
just
of combat she's
just
ever
to let
been through.
The audience know. Can everyone tell me what their HP is right now? How are you guys doing?
26.
26.
Also 26.
26.
39.
39.
49.
49. All right.
I believe I was hit once or twice, and it was for 2 damage each time, because I was at 54 when we started.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been hit for 5 damage the whole session.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not like you weren't under fire, so.
Oh, no, but, you know.
I was getting hit with those 9s, but looking at my numbers, I was never worried about going down.
Yeah.
I was pretty good for most of it.
It was a thing of Mordak almost he got critted twice as he entered the field, and he was just immediately from like being fine to like, oh no.
I'm kind of upset they hopped into combat. I'm a little upset about it because I'm upset because it was my fault. Like I told them exactly where we were and what was going on. I wish my Dawn spell had done a bit more, but
yeah, you gotta get screwed on concentrations.
I always get fucked on concentrations. It's like I either get like well over 17 or 8s. Like out of the last 4 concentration saves I think I've made, it's always a 4 with the +4 from my con. With the angel, with Selmith, I think if you guys go back into the VOD, I rolled an 8 on that too.
Wow.
I lucked out with the hold person, which I didn't think it was gonna work as well as it did.
Oh yeah. I was feeling like I lucked out, and like everyone that I was fighting kept failing their con saves.
What's your spell save DC, by the way?
I think it's 15 now. Let me double check.
They were getting real lucky with the con saves.
It's like 15.
It's so nice being a DM because I don't even you feel bad as a player when you have a bad roll night. But as a DM, it just doesn't matter to me.
I mean, they were decimating my rolls. Every save, the only one that failed their saves was the guard one time, and then the Goliath.
The Goliath could not succeed a save. I
mean, like the other guys with the Dawn spell that I casted, which I've learned that I'm not gonna do again. Because it's like I feel like if I'm doing combat damage, the Angel's probably the better bet. Like it's not what I want it to be. Personally.
I mean, it worked.
It worked. It did something. I think there was better ways we could have went about combat, but I can't even think of any better ways, because to get away with this with not a single person going down, that's two, like, technically boss fights back to back in a row, of which we were heavily outnumbered both times.
We got
And
lucky.
We've kind of made our way through it,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Next week, I don't know what we're doing. I feel like this is gonna be like this session, next session, and then maybe another one, depending on
how you guys
how we
do and
go
how
about
much you
it.
plan.
But
Yeah.
this is going to be done within 3 sessions.
We'll find out
Hopefully.
in the next episode of Papihos. Has been
Next time.
next time on Papihos. Rem calls in angels. They fight a man with a whip, which is somehow less kinky than the Goliath. And Gilgamesh gets more holes in him because every guard uses a morning star here. Tune in next time, episode 39.
The holy and the holy.
Episode 39, the holy and the holier. Take care, guys. My name is JC. Make sure, if you're not following the Twitch channel, that you're following. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, it's in the Twitch chat. We post all of the VODs there. Episode 32 just went out today, and this makes it easy for everyone to keep track of and catch up with. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.